Oh, hello. Peanut butter and jealous. Alan White. Nolan Ryan autograph numbered to 10. Damn! Holy shit. Hockey mushrooms legends. JunkWax Nasty. Woo! Congratulations, Alan White. I am honored to even hold it in my hot little mitts. Damn. Check that out, Alan White. You win, brother. That is third on print to 10. See if we can't find you a true one of one. I think you're going to be a very, very happy camper here, my brother.
Oh, my God.
Paul Skeens, one of one, rookie. Congratulations there, my brother. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Brian Street. There you go, gaming grandfather. Congratulations, buddy. I got to admit, I am peanut butter and jealous. That is incredible. Anytime you have something that says one of one on it, and Paul Skeens is on it too, that's a good one. Congratulations again there, Ray. I'm honored to even hold it in my hot little mitts. All right. And remember, folks, this is where we found that one of one Drake May last night. Let's see what we can't find for you. Good luck. Oh, wow. How about a dual autograph relic numbered to 50? Gary Sheffield and Doc Gooden. Really? A couple of legends of the game right there in the autograph relic numbered to 50. The hits just keep coming in these boxes. Wow. Amazing. Congratulations, my man. That is magnificent. 46 out of 50 on the dock and the Mr. Sheffield. You're adorable. Shout out to the nanny, Ms. Fran Drescher. A couple of nice autographs, too. Beautiful. Our very first numbered card, and my dear friends, we have some Morning Wood.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
All right. I'll see myself out. Oh, my Lanta.
Oh, my God.
Check that out. First on print to 5. Damn. Goodness gracious. Congratulations to the Nationals. And that is Mikey 2, Mikey Koba. Brother. Congratulations, buddy. First on print to 5. Whew. Schmo, you're exactly right. Thank you, buddy. Goodness gracious. Congratulations, Mikey 2. Damn. Spencer Jones on the Optic Preview. Peanut butter and jealous. General Cody Custer. My fellow Austinite. How about my twin brother? The Bird Murderer. Mr. Randy Johnson. Autograph. And that is penultimate on print, 48 out of 49.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Yes way. Yes way. That's amazing. Uploading that one up. I know in Mikey Green. Mr. Devin Clark, welcome back, you legend. Top of the morning to you. Mr. Nesius, good morning, Rob. Would you just look at it? 48 out of 49 on the Bird Murderer. Congratulations, Cody Custer. Beautiful.
Oh, my
the GOAT before Tom Brady, Mr. Joe Montana. And that is second on print to 9. Congratulations, Rob Richardson. And that is a really good-looking autograph, too. If that was for my PC, I might be grading that one, buddy. That is sweet. Did I speak it into existence or what? Hell yeah!
Oh my God, it's so juicy!
Oh my God!
Congratulations, Derek Williams. Howdy ho there, Malik neighbors. On the kaboom. Holy shiitake mushrooms. JunkWax Nasty. I know, Brian Smith. I'm with you, brother. The first thing that went through my mind. Oh, wow.
Oh my God!
Holy shiitake mushrooms. Congratulations to Bethany on the gold C.J. Stroud rookie autograph. Woo! That is magnificent. And it's nicely centered, too. Congratulations, Bethany. You win. So, family, in the chat, let me know whether you would like to have the Malik Neighbors Kaboom or the C.J. Stroud rookie autograph number to 50. If you had a pew-pew to your head, which one would you choose? Jesus Made. Holy crapola!
Oh my God, it's so juicy!
Oh my God!
Bro. That is one of the hottest prospects of 2025, my good man. Damn. Congratulations, Jim. That's a nice one, brother. Not numbered, but beautiful. Mr. Ryan Bruns, you lucky, lucky ducky. I am so peanut butter and jealous right now, my man. Wow. Oh my gosh. Goodness gracious. My dear friends, my family. Oh my Lanta. Gerangelo Synth J. My PC numbered to 99 on the relic autograph. Congratulations, Ryan Bruns. You win, brother. Damn. Oh, would you just look at it? Oh, that is sick. Mr. Ryan Bruns, you should hang on to that forever. And if you don't, I'll let you send it to me. Oh, we only have 2 in here. Holy crapola. Number to 5 on the Golden Graphs, Max Muncy for the Trolley Dodgers and Dave Piccirilli. This one goes to you, my man. And then you go and totally redeem yourself. Would you just look at it? 2 out of 5 on the Golden Autograph. Congratulations, Mr. Piccirilli. No error on this one, my man. This one is yours. There you go, David. It is, again, my friend, I sincerely appreciate you being a good sport. Thank you. I love it, Mikey the Mad Hatter. My brother from another mother. Thank you for being here with us this morning, Mikey. Congratulations, Mr. Piccirilli. Second on print to 5 on the Golden Autograph. Segue? That's a nice segue to your first autograph. How about Mike Fisher with the inscription? That's pretty cool. Shout out to the Hammer, Mr. Jeff Hansen, and Rob Richardson, our resident Predators fanatics. Your second autograph here, good sir.
Legends.
And that one is not numbered.
Here we go.
Brand new 55-point top loader for you there, brother.
Enjoy your
The
opening
Queen
jingle.
Goblin. That's weird. They got Mrs. Junkwax on a card.
Man, these things suck. I can barely see my Bo Jackson Pro Vision.
We should have bought our top loaders from JunkWaxVintage.
Yeah, we suck. Let's go climb a tree.
It's a thankful Thursday kind of night. We're gearing up, the mood feels right. Packs are stacked and breaks are near. The JWV crew shifting into gear. Daylene's in the zone. With Sawyer riding full-time home. Mrs. JunkWax working her magic too. And we've got some spicy water brewing for you. We'll be ripping packs and cracking backs, chasing fire with no looking back. Family rips and hobby dreams on JWV. It's the real dream team. So grab your spot and don't delay. We're breaking hearts in the best kind of way. There's chrome to chase and hits to pull. Score Topps Chrome and on Rust. The boxes are full. If you're looking to jump in tonight, hit JunkWaxVintage.com and ride the line. Yeah, we're ripping packs and setting the tone with legends tuned in from every home. So warm up the stream, get ready to shout. The thankful Thursday night is about to break out. Let's go! Let's go! We'll be ripping packs and cracking backs, chasing fire with no looking back. Family rips and hobby dreams on JWV. It's the real dream team. So grab your spot and don't delay. We're breaking hearts in the best kind of way.
Well, top of the evening to you, legends. That's a little bit better. Hello. How you doing? Good to see you as always. How are we tonight, my dear friends? So I did do a little bit of editing on the sound over here, folks. Do we have an echo over here on the TikTok? Uh-oh. Let me see if I can fix that for you. How about that? Is that a little bit better? Thank you, my dear friends. I appreciate that. No problemo. Why, thank you. Oh, I appreciate that, Onward. Thank you, big man. Happy Hans, what's up there, Holden Guthrie? I saw you just snagged my Seattle Mariners in that half case break, you legend. Nicely done there, Holden. Hello, brother. Thank you, Leo. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Excellent. Mr. Victor Lopez says, Josh Naylor hit a home run. You are correct. I am watching the game over here, my man. I appreciate you. Thank you. What's up, Alan White? Hope you're having a wonderful Thursday, good buddy. Somebody just snagged a Garbage Pail Kids Chrome Hobby Box from JunkWaxVintage.com. That is incredible. Thank you. I appreciate it. And Mr. Andrew Shumper, the family devil dog. Hoorah. Making my evening. Good to see you tonight, you handsome son of a gun. How are you, brother? Big hugs and firm handshakes all around, Mr. Shumper, my favorite devil dog golfer. Good to see you as always, my good man. Mr. Trushi, what's up, legend? Excellent to see you back, MT. Hope you've had a thick with 4 C's and very thankful Thursday. You know I did. So, folks, we have had an action-packed day over here in the JunkWaxVintage studios, but we have got a lot accomplished today, and I'm very excited to show you, folks. We got a PSA submission back today. Oh, you already know. I am stoked to show you. All right, legends, so we do have a couple of juicy breaks to start our evening, and as always, If you were not here this morning, you might not know, but we did have a second half of our Panini Prospects case break that is live up there in the shop right now. That is Pick Your Team. You are more than welcome to go snag your team if you want. Poster Boy, welcome back, my man. He says the Mariners will fall. How dare you, sir? Those are fighting words. But I'm just kidding. Petey, good evening, my man. Keith Roskadal, Dalen, did you cut your hair off? Nope, I sure did not. I just got it tied back, my man. So, fun fact, my dear friends, I'm a little bit superstitious. And if you all remember, when the Seattle Mariners beat the Blue Jays, I was wearing this jersey. Thank you, Alan White. I was wearing this hat, and I had my hair tied back. So we're going with it again. So hopefully my Mariners win again. And I'll tell you what, folks, if they win tonight with me wearing this getup, I'm going to have to wear this through the entire Dodgers series as well. And I'm excited to do so. Mr. Tony Hernandez, welcome back, my brother. Great to see you. As always, another OG of the family gracing us with his presence. Solomon Salvador, good evening, my man. I am getting to watch the game, so obviously we're going to make this a top priority, but I got the game right here. I just got it off to the side. I do not have any sound on it, and keep in mind, my dear friends, I'm about 30 seconds behind most of you. So, if you would like to not mention what's going on in the game for about a minute until after it happens, that would be sick. But if you do, it's not the end of the world. Oh, my Lanta. Ladies and gentlemen, my friends, my family, to start this thick with 4 C's and very thankful Thursday evening, Mr. Rolled over here, the legend himself, smacked us with a galaxy. And Mr. Peaks, it was back-to-back galaxies, you legends. You snuck them in on me. How dare you? I'm just kidding, but I literally cannot thank you enough, gentlemen. That is an absolutely wonderful way to start our evening. You're rocking my face off over there, boys. Mr. Nassam says, sheesh, I thought you got a haircut for a second. I'm keeping you on your toes, my man. That's right, Lane Rust. Legend. Wait for it. I hope you're not lactose intolerant because I'm about to hit you with the dairy. Legendary. Good to see you tonight, my man. All righty. Let me bust into our first item of the evening, shall we? And let's get this party started. I love that spicy water. You already know. Invader Zim, good evening, Alex. That's right, Leo, correct. The best kid says, Mr. Dalen, the Dodgers are going to sweep the Brewers. Hey, we will find out, right? The sound changed. Uh-oh. Ah, there you go. That's a little bit better. There you go, gentlemen. Thank you. I appreciate that. Good evening, Robert Gober. How is my Texan neighbor this evening? Thank you, Mr. Peaks. I appreciate you so much, brother. And Mr. Rolled, I love you so much right back, you legend. Thank you. As I have said before, those gifts are incredibly impactful to this entire venture. And I cannot thank you enough, gentlemen, from the bottom of my heart. Oh, excuse me. Is that better, gentlemen? I hope so. All right, boys and girls, let's get some music happening here, shall we? There we go. You should have music on all platforms. Thank you so much, Robert Gober. I appreciate that, big man. That's absolutely right, Mr. Peaks. Bray Dog, welcome back, buddy. Nice to see you again. All right, folks. You know what we must do. We busted into that spicy water. We got to bust into that very first pack of Juicy. Juicy. Junk Wax. Let's take a trip back to 1988. Jefecito, Senor Curiel. Welcome back, my brother. Bienvenidos. Que bueno verte. Oh, there you go, Keithy. I love it. Thank you, Mr. Roskadal. Balake Juno, good evening, my man. Slowly but surely, we are getting the whole family up in here. There you go, Jason Saltzgiver. Good evening to the giver of the salts. Hope you're having a wonderful Thursday there, my man. All right, let's see if we can't find some Donnie Baseball, maybe a Holy Noli, maybe a Ricky Henderson for Dutchie. That would be sweet. I got all thicker than a couple of Snickers, Mr. Alejandro Kirk up to bat right now. Come on, Castillo. Hurl some heat, sir. Oh, no, I am just kidding. Nope, that is Alejandro Kirk. Never mind. They pan to another player. All right, we got old Tim Hewlett for the White Sox. Oh, my Lanta. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a celebrity in our midst. One of the oldest of OGs of the family, the talented Mr. Shipley. Excellent to see you, Chris, you handsome son of a gun. How are you, my brother? Welcome back. All right, we start off with the Tigers legend, Alan Trammell. The Herminator, Herm Winningham. The Commander, Mr. Carlton Fisk. Mark Grant. Jeff Calhoun for the Fightin' Phillies. I love the positivity. Thank you, Chris. I am very well, my man. Thank you so much for asking, and you are making my night, my brother, being here. It is wonderful to see you again. We got old Bobby Brenly with the luscious lip curtain. I mean, that's a good one, though. You know, I'll give that a JWV 9.5. The thickness, the girth, the opacity, even on both sides of the mouth, that thing is good. Nicely done there, Bob Brenly. We have a promo. Shout out to Jeffro. Got a little Jack Clark on there, his PC. How about Tom Niedenfuhr? Every time I see this card, I envision Nazis back in Nazi Germany in a foxhole going, "We needen the Fuhrer." Tom Niedenfuhr. I am such a dork. Bobby Bonilla. It is Bobby Bonilla Day here in the JWV family. There you go, Mikey. Oh, hell yeah. There we go.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Did we speak it into existence or what? How about a record breaker, holy noly? Outstanding. Thank you, Keith Roskadal. Appreciate that. Mikey Kobaugh is Mrs. Junkwax checking emails tonight. So she's actually out picking up our youngest at the moment, my man. I am solo for right now. So she will be back eventually. That will go in our JunkWaxVintage pull box. Mr. Peaks, cannot thank you enough over there. So smacking me around with some I love you so much gifts. You big sweetie. Thank you, my man. Mario Soto. The Dave Clark 5. Shout out to old Dave Clark, who is a member of the family. Not this Dave Clark, but another Dave Clark. The Rocket. Roger Clemens. Beautiful. Little third-year Rocket. Return to the Mac for the San Diegans. David Goggins. And old Jimmy Traber. Last but not least for Uncle Moosey's Orioles. Outstanding. Good evening, Meanie Brad Greeny. How are you, my good man? It is awesome to see you as always. There you go, onward. Correct, before he got a little juicy. Okie dokie. Let me snag myself a little sippy here, my dear friends, and I think it's time to get into break number 1. A holy crapola! Ladies and gentlemen, we have been live for less than a half hour, and Mr. Peaks over here, combined with Mr. Rold, just smacked us and annihilated our gift goal. Cannot thank you enough, gentlemen. That is a magnificent thing and a wonderful way to start our evening. Thank you, boys. We're going to go ahead and refresh that little bad boy just for you. But as always, folks, I have a maximum gift per evening. I only reset it twice. Okay, so this will be the first time we reset it. Give me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail here. You know what? I think we're going to go with some pumpkins. Tis the season, right? And I'm going to try to set this a little higher so it's a little harder for you all to take down. Challenge accepted. All right, there you go, legends. Good luck. Bricks, welcome back, my brother. Dave Cooley, Nolan is your favorite, absolute stud. I could not agree more, my dude. I've been collecting Nolan Ryan since I was about 8 years old, and I am level 43 now. Been a little while. I have quite a few Nolies. Galaxy Gift, welcome back, my brother. Perfect evening, because we did get a couple of Galaxies earlier. And the family pharmacist, Mr. Rob Richardson, making the switch to TikTok. Thank you so much, you legend. One of the oldest of OGs of our entire family. Excellent to see you over here on TikTok, my brother. Thank you. I love you. Welcome back, Galaxy Gift. It is great to see you again, my friend. Ken Colbeck, my national brother. Good to see you tonight, bro. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Mikey Koba has a question. He says, is there a way I can send you a message on a platform that you could check? Yes. Technically, yes. You know that I don't like checking my stuff during my show. But if you want to send me a Facebook message there, Mikey Koba, go ahead, my man. I do actually, write me an email, Mikey. I am so sorry. The only reason I tell you that is because I have my phone right here and I'm watching the game and I don't want to shut it off because it was a pain in the ass to get it. So if you want to shoot me an email, Mikey, JunkWaxVintage@gmail.com, because that is the email that I have up here right now. Correct. Yep. Send me an email, Mikey. Junkwaxvintage@gmail.com, because that is the email that I have up here right now. Correct. Yep. Send me an email, Mikey. Junkwaxvintage@gmail.com, because that is the email that I have up here right now. Correct. Yep. So JunkWaxVintage@gmail.com. Thank you, Mikey Koba. I got you covered, brother. There you go, Onward. Nailed it. Although it's not that. It's not that one, my man. That one got shut down, I believe. Invader Zim says, I have you in my TV at the same time right now. Oh, that's awesome. All I need is a bigger head. I've already got a giant cranium. Look at his cranium. It's like Sputnik. Look at him. He's going to go cry on his huge pillow. All right, my dear friends, my family. Good evening, Kevin O'Brien. Oh! You legends. Holy crapola. They did it again, ladies and gentlemen. So to be fully transparent with you, I put those goals up to 250, and you just annihilated it in like less than a minute. I am astonished. Holy crapola, gentlemen. Goodness gracious. All right, I'm going to reset this for the last time tonight, boys and girls. And of course, I cannot thank you enough for hitting me with those gifts. All joking aside, my dear friends, it does help to keep this whole thing on the rails. So you know what? Good luck. Actually, you know what? There you go. Bam. Good luck. I appreciate you all so damn much. Not going that high, Bricks, but I like where your head's at. Thank you so much, Mr. Peaks. Thank you, Alex, Invader Zim. It is awesome to have you over here, buddy. And Onward, smacking us with 350 pumpkins. Goodness gracious, sir.
This is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
Cannot thank you enough, my brother. All right, ladies and gentlemen, less talky, more rippy. Let's get into some breaks, shall we? Thank you, Onward. There you go, Nurse T. Correct. Shout out to Crack Streams. All right, my dear friends, my family, our very first break of the evening is 2025 Topps Chrome with 2025 Panini Prizm. Good evening, Kyle Dana. Welcome back, my brother. How are you today, buddy? Couple of mega boxes to get our thankful Thursday evening started. James Pack High says hello. Hi, James Pack High. Nice to see you, buddy. And you absolute legends over here are going to take down this goal again. Oh, my Lanta. Well, like I said, folks, I'm only resetting it twice, so if you take this one down, we're done for a while. Maybe we'll try another one later, but I think we're probably done for a while. Cannot thank you enough, you big sweeties. Thank you so, so much. All right, boys and girls, let's get a little randomization on, shall we? Shout out to our buddy Rachel for snagging us this handy-dandy little dice tray. Love you, Rach, wherever Rachel is. All righty, it is lucky number 6. 4 and 2. 6 it is. The Best Kid and Fortnite King God, welcome back. Nice to see you again. All right, I think we have some baseball teams left in here from this morning. Yes, we do, but they're Allen and Ginter. So let's get some new baseball teams. May I please have a copyable list of all MLB baseball teams with no spaces? Thank you. There we go. Oof. Somebody just went down swinging. Ouch, kabibbles. All righty. Let's go. Six times, my dear friends. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and if you were so inclined, you can start trading your teams, right? Meow. There you go. Yeah, I know it gets quiet over here on this screen onward. I have no idea why, my man. I'm so sorry. So for while we're on this screen, my friends, if you could just hit that volume bar a couple of times on your phone, that would be sweet. I appreciate it. Oh, there you go, Mr. Gallant. Outstanding. I love it when you all get your PC teams organically in a random break. That is a beautiful thing. Outstanding. There you go, Kevin O'Brien. Thank you, brother. Beautiful. Sincerely appreciate the help there, moderator extraordinaire. Ah, there we go. And y'all nailed it. Absolutely, you did. This is my not surprised face at this point. But I am so, so grateful, my dear friends, as always, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so damn much. That is an absolutely magnificent way to start our evening. And we're going to leave that goal set. Not going to reset that one for a while. Thank you, my friends. Sincerely appreciate you. Invader Zim, smacking us with a donut. Little dessert. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. How did you know I needed one? Onward, hit me with some good games and a high bear. Thank you, brother. Some chilies. Beautiful. Mr. Armstrong says, I had dreams of pulling downtowns like last night, thanks to you. It is my pleasure, brother. So we did pack those up for you today, Mr. Armstrong. We'll get those out for you ASAP, my man. Congratulations again on one of the most incredible boxes of Panini 3 and 2 that I have ever seen. Hard stop. Dat Red Nubs, welcome back, buddy. Nope, we're down 3-1 at the moment. 3-1. There you go, Onward. Thank you. All right, Legends. It does not look like we have any trading happening over here in the chat, so let's go ahead and flip these back around and get them locked in. Dat Red Nubs, welcome back, buddy. Nice to see you again. Mr. Peaks, I love you more, brother. Sincerely appreciate that, my good man. Shout out to my brother from down under. Tomas, welcome back, good buddy. Mr. Wiley, thank you, Mr. Koba. I will check that at my soonest convenience. I appreciate that, my brother. Cody Simons, welcome back, my fellow veteran. Currently out of town. Oh, that's amazing. And I think so, my man. I think you're going to have some JWV package waiting for you when you get home. Beautiful. Good evening. Welcome back, Jay. Nice to see you again over here, my man. Shout out to Mr. Wiley Coyote. Exactly. Thomas Wiley. Good to see you, my brother. Pat's Fan for Life says, who's your favorite Mariner? Active or retired? Good question. If we're talking retired, it would be Ken Griffey Jr. If we're talking active, it would be Rodriguez. Good question. Mitch, I hope you consider my brother's deal. Who is your brother there, Mitch? Good question. Dr. Dadpen, welcome back, my man. He says, my wife wanted to say how much she loves the fall Halloween stickers in the packages. Aw, brother, that is so sweet of you to say. And shout out to Mrs. Junkwax, who creates those stickers. I can take zero credit. That is all Mrs. Junkwax. Kevin Conlon, you know it, buddy. Hey, buddy. The mail keys, they're on the keys that Amanda has. And she's out picking up Wyatt right now. Yeah, he had a school function. So, love you, buddy. Did you have a good shift? Good. Sawyer's home. All right, Legends. Let's do it. I feel like I gave you plenty of time to trade those teams. Mitch, Mr. Brent Dempsey. I will keep that in mind, my man. Got you covered, Mikey Koba. I will do my damnedest, brother. You know it. I got a lot of things I'm trying to do at the same time right now, my man. I typically do not check my email or my phone during my live shows because I have so much going on already. But just for you, my friend, I will see what I can do. I'll do my best, okay? All right. We got to start with this one, though. I got to keep in mind what we have right in front of us. So we have Mr. Gallant taking down the Blue Jays. Those talented Toronto Blue Jays. You got your PC, my brother. That is a beautiful thing. Allow me just a moment, please, Legends. All right, all right. Sorry about that. Daddy had to lay the law down a little bit. Gotcha, Mitch. Roger that, my man. Beautiful. All right, Mr. King, also known as Mr. Peaks. Taking spot number 2. That would be the Pirates. Mr. Peaks is Pirates. See if we can't find another Skeens like we did for Mr. Armstrong last night. Holden Guthrie. Number 3, you got the Tigers. Stephen Grigsby. Long time no see, you legend. Excellent to have you back in a break, my brother. Taking spot number 4, the Cleveland Guardians. Shout out to Mr. Tim Hudson and Yessie Hockey. His name is Robert Parkinson. Taking down the pinstripes. Mikey 2, number 6, the Bo Sox. Balake Juno, spot number 7, the Orioles. Morgie, taking spot number 8. That is another legend of the family getting in on this break. Outstanding. Morgie taking down the Astros. Somebody bang a trash can for Bubba and Mr. Piccirilli. Tony Cosenza, also known as Nurse T, taking spot number 9, the Rockies. His name is Robert Parkinson. Spot number 10, the Royals. Shout out to Meatloaf. Holden Guthrie, spot number 11, the St. Lunatics. Shout out to Jeffro and Mr. Kyle Willard. Matt King, also known as Mr. Peaks, 12, 13, 14. Seattle Mariners, you lucky ducky. Thank you, Matty. That is correct, Yessie Hockey. Yep, good to see you tonight, my brother. So, Mr. Peaks, Mariners, Phillies, and Gigantes in 12, 13, 14. Tony, Mr. Nurse T, taking the Angels in spot number 15. Mr. King, spot number 16, the Cincinnati Reds. Some WKRP. Balake Juno, number 17, the Texas Rangers. Trevor Holt, spot number 18, the San Diegans. David Goggins. TTG Jerry, welcome back, my brother. Mr. Peaks says, what? Says, Dalen, can you take the Mariners, please, brother? Buddy. If you insist, I absolutely will. But I hope there is never any obligation, my man, because you know if you want that team, you please keep it. But that is unbelievably sweet of you. So if you insist, I absolutely will. Well, alrighty then. Welcome back, Poster Boy. Freebird, good to see you tonight, my man. Slowly but surely, my dear friends, we are getting the entire fam-damly up in here. It is outstanding to see you all this evening. Thank you for joining me. Oh, Mr. Peaks.
This is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
You were hitting me in the fields over here, buddy. It's not very often I get my Seattle Mariners. Thank you, brother. I will let this whiteout dry for just a momentum. Sincerely appreciate that, Matt. Thank you, buddy. Aw. Mr. Eric Smashburger, welcome back, brother. Good to see you again. All right, Mr. Trevor Holt, before I was so pleasantly interrupted, taking down the Padres. Mikey Kobach, spot number 19, the Brew Crew. Jason Saltzgiver, 20 and 21, Twinkies and NIL. John Clunan, our favorite rhubarb, taking the Trolley Dodgers in spot number 22. Thank you, E. Jim Cosgrove, welcome back, legend. Big hugs and firm handshakes to another OG of the family. Thank you, Mr. Valencia. I appreciate that, my man. There was actually no cut. I just have my hair tied back. That's all. I'm keeping you on your toes. All right, Mr. Clunan, taking those Trolley Dodgers. Oh, did Julio just get tagged out? Oh, I missed it, but that sucks. All right, Balake Juno, spot number 23, the Braves. John Clunan, number 2. Number 24, the Diamondbacks. Thank you, our favorite rhubarb. Rivas did. Thank you, Mr. Armstrong. Appreciate that, brother. I just caught the tail end of that. Come on, Rivas. All right, Kevin O'Brien, my brother, the Cobb. Another fellow veteran, spot number 25, the Mets. Kevin and the Mets. Good evening, Dallas. And we're not talking about J.R. Ewing. How are you, my brother? My favorite golden pony boy. Hope you've had a thick and thankful Thursday, my dude. We're just rounding out break number 1 at the moment. And then we're going to get to ripping. Mikey Kobos, spot number 26, the Tampa Bay Rays. Holden Guthrie, number 27, the Marlins. Melly P, Miss Melody, Moderator Extraordinaire Melody, 28 and 29, White Sox and Nationals. And Melody also spot number 30, the Athletics. Shout out to Dutchie. And last but definitely not least, the giver of the salts, Jason with an E, taking the Cubbies. Yeah, I am absolutely, you're absolutely right, Mr. Armstrong. I agree. All right, there we go, legends. If you would do me a solid, please take a gander at that list, and if it looks accurate and appropriate, may I please have a hell yeah in the chat so I know we're ready. I agree, Jim Cos. He looks safe to me, too. It looked like he touched the bag before they touched him, but hey, what do we know, right? Mr. Frazier, thank you so much for the beautiful pumpkin over here, my man. It is wonderful to see you again, my fellow Austinite. How are you doing tonight, big man? Thank you, Balake. Thank you, Mr. Peaks. You understood the assignment, gentlemen. Thank you, John Clunan. Thank you, Dutchie. Thank you, Jason Saltzgiver. Thank you, Chef James Reinhart. And thank you, Robert Parkinson. You all understood the assignment. Beautiful. Ah, Yessie, he was called safe, but it was overturned. Interesting. Wow. Well, yeah, maybe I just saw that wrong then, I guess. All right, my dear friends. First break of the evening. And you know what we must do. We shout, grippeth. And we shout, rippeth. Good luck. Excuse me. Thank you so much, Mr. Peaks. John Griffith says, how does one get into a break with you? I appreciate you asking, John. Right there. There should be a little address right there for you, big man. I sincerely appreciate you asking, John Griffith. Welcome to the family, my friend. If you would like to head on over to JunkWaxVintage.com, that is where you will find everything for this channel, my man. There is sealed wax up there. There is break spots up there. There's merchandise up there. We even make our own supplies here at JWV. So if you would like to go give those a gander, please feel free to do so. Shameless plug. Thank you, John Griffith. Mr. Blast Boogie. Excellent to see you back, Richard. How are you, big man? And Richard, did you get a little surprise in a package, my friend? Excellent to see you, my brother. Onward. Any chance you would do a fireman-style calendar for sale called JunkWaxVintage? Maybe. Everything's got a price. Franchise Flips. Thank you for smacking that follow button. I appreciate you. Welcome to the family. An empty box. Pack number 4 to the side because it is a family tradition. Let's do it twice. Ah, there you go, Mr. Blast Boogie. Beautiful. Well, it should be there very soon, my friend, and there's a little surprise in there for you. Excellent to see you tonight, El Guapo. Jeremy Gallant, my Canadian cousin, says only 5 spots left in that football break. Excellent. So, folks, if we fill that football break tonight, you already know we will bust that football break tonight. There you go, Mr. Saltzgiver. I'm with you. The Todd Father, welcome back, Mr. O'Hara. How are you tonight, my friend? Rashid, Mr. Ward, gracing us with his presence. Excellent to see you back as well. And then going twice. We got a newbie over here in the chat. Nice to have you, my man. He says, I know nothing about sports, but every time I see your stream, I gotta stop. You're great. Aw, going twice. That is unbelievably kind of you to say, my friend, and I truly appreciate it. Thank you. Glad to have you, my man. Hopefully we can get you into some sports cards. But if not, that's okay too. Thanks for hanging. All right, we start out with a little Jim Rice for Baston. Billy Martin. Chase Meidroff for the White Sox. Hold the Kobe Mayo. Hold Emerson on the Prizm for my Seattle Mariners. Oh, you know what? These really are my Seattle Mariners, thanks to Mr. Peaks. I'm not used to that. That's amazing. Dallas, it is going very well, and even better now, my man. Number to 49, Nick Kurtz, rookie. Going to Melody.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God.
Would you just look at it? That is magnificent. Congratulations, Melody. Only thing that could make that better is if it's a bookend or a number match. And it is neither. It is 49 out of 399, but still beautiful. Congratulations there, Miss Melody. Excellent. Ooh. How about a pink cracked ice Mel Ott? Part of the 500 home run club. Got a couple of them in there. That's fun. Little mega box parallels. And we got Ethan Anderson for the Orioles. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. Kirsten Waldrep. Thank you, Dallas. There you go, Yessie. That is correct. Thank you, my friend. You're heading the right way for a moderator tag, sir. All right, we got Alejandro Rosario. Zebby Matthews for Minnesota. Mike Piazza. Bubba Chandler. Vladimir Guerrero Sr., Vladdy's daddy. Ricky Tiedemann for the Blue Jays. Connor Griffin for the Pirates on the fireworks. Adam Jones, and we're not talking about Tool. That is a pink cracked ice mega box exclusive. I thought it felt a bit hot in here. Mrs. Junkwax, welcome back, honey. Braxton Ashcraft for the Pirates. Austin Wells with that dastardly dirt squirrel. And Jadixon Paez, last but not least. There you go. That is a different Adam Jones. There you go, onward, correct. All right, my dear friends. Let's move on after I sleeve up and top load this Nick Kurtz. Galeto Rossonero, welcome back, my man. Go Expos, I love it. Shout out to those now defunct Expos. Thank you, Jason Saltzgiver, for the warm welcome to Mrs. Junkwax. She was out picking up the little one. All righty, let's continue. Fortnite King God 6987 says, Mr. Dalen, my husband and I have great news. What you got there, bud? I'm kind of getting some trolley vibes. Victor Lopez, good evening. Excellent to have you back, my man. Thank you as always. Enrique Zagura, good evening. All right, we have a Tony Oliva for Minnesota. Thank you, Chef James Reinhart. I appreciate that, brother. You know I need it. Sitting next to Mrs. Junkwax over here. All right, we have the dime piece, Mr. Paul O'Neill. Kalen Dalen Culpepper. Old Mad Dog Maddox.
Come on, Craig.
Edgar Cuero on the Prizm. Jace Young on the green Prizm rookie for the Tigres. That is not numbered. How about some Smoltzy back when he had hair? Beautiful. The best kid. Oh, you got engaged yesterday. Well, congratulations, my friend. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. Sweet. Junior Caminero. Have you picked a date yet? And where are you going to get married? Another Mega Box Refractor. Jay Tibbs. Luke Keyshaw for Minnesota. Pyotr Kachikov says, Dalen, have you showed the new stickers yet? Yes. Yes, I have. So this is the brand new stickers. And these are the Halloween stickers. Pretty cool, right? But Mrs. Junkwax did just send out all the rest of them. Oh, and there's one more too. Pretty sweet, right? And those do have a cracked ice finish also. You can kind of see it. Thank you so much, Yessie Hockey. We love them as well. So, folks, I will share with you. I'll be totally transparent. Mrs. Junkwax started doing those stickers years ago, okay? That was something that we just did for fun because it's fun, right? Over the almost 5 years that we've been doing this, the stickers have become a thing. There are some of you out there that have collected every single sticker that we have ever put out. That's right. Mrs. Junkwax says a lot of people use them for their card cases. That is correct. Dallas, you might have a couple coming your way, good sir. So, like I said, folks, we did not anticipate that. We did not see that coming. So thank you so damn much for each and every one of you out there that have started collecting those stickers. I think that is really cool. You rock my face off, legends. All right. She is talented, Jim Cause. You could not agree, or I could not agree more. Clean Soul Dirty Mind 420, thank you for smacking the follow button, my friend. Rashid, thank you for those beautiful gifts. Bubba, my fellow Austinite, thank you, legend. I see you over there, you handsome son of a gun. Bubba, she is the best. You are correct. Elston Howard, a lot of Mrs. Junkwax love over here. Appropriate. Tommy White. Kiki Kyler. Oh, there we go. For the pinstripes. And that goes to his name is Robert Parkinson. Beautiful. Oh, there you go, Cody Simons. I love it. And shout out to you and Bethany. That is not numbered, but it is nice. That's right. So when we were collecting cards when we were little, Mrs. Junkwax was collecting stickers. So she loves sticker books. So she loves making those stickers, folks. So we love that you love them just as much as she does. Jay says, I like the creativity with the stickers. Thank you, brother. I agree. All right, we have Drew Beam on the Prizm. Jorge Lombard Jr. for the pinstripes on the Prismatic. Because we got mad hits like we was Rod Carew. Shout out to the BC Boys. Bobby Richardson, shout out to the family pharmacist. That is his great-great-uncle, thrice removed. Just kidding. Jake Peavy. We have 4 spots left in the football break. Thank you, my love. Braxton Ashcraft. Enrique Bradfield Jr. Ryder Hall. You need a Is That Griffey for Sale sticker? You talking about this one right here? Why, thank you, my good man. I agree. Isn't that cool? Shout out to Mrs. Junkwax. Old Campy for the Brooklyn Trolley Dodgers. Spencer Jones. Ken Griffey Jr. for our Seattle Mariners. Beautiful. Chris Davis. Big Poppy on the Dingers. Tommy White for the Marlins on the Pink Cracked Ice. Slade Caldwell for the Diamondbacks. Shout out to Mr. Esposito. Durangelo Seath J, my PC for the Seattle Mariners. Thank you, Mr. Peaks. And Luis Angel Acuna, stroking some lumber, finishing off our Prizm. We are halfway through this break, my friends. Rashid. And Bubba. Bubba says, I put one of those stickers on a beach bar in Alabama. Shout out to Orange Beach, my man. I love it. Thank you so much, Bubba. Appreciate that, brother. And Rashid says, a friend of mine says he's never seen someone so connected with his followers. Oh, that is very kind of him to say. Thank you, Rashid. You were hitting me in the feels over here, buddy. That is extremely kind of him. Thank you, sir. I do my damnedest, buddy. I do my damnedest. And you know, at the end of the day, folks, I will always be transparent with you. The whole thing is, I don't think of you as customers. I think of you as my friends. Friends first. You know what I mean? And that's what I've always said, folks. Your standing in this family has nothing to do with money. Ever. It more has to do with your personality, the positivity, your consistency, and how you treat other people. That's what matters to me most. Of course, with that being said, money is what keeps this thing on the rails, so I am immensely grateful for those of you who do make purchases from JunkWaxVintage.com. But one of my favorite compliments that I've ever gotten about this show is that this is more than just a card show. And I could not agree more. Gosh dang it. Thanks to each and every one of you. Oh, Dallas. Appreciate the kind words there, my good man. Thank you, El Guapo. That's right, bub. I remember we sent you a whole bunch of them. We got you covered. We sent you down there stacked. Oh, Mr. Peaks. Say what? He just snagged the last 4 of the football break.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful, brother. Thank you so damn much, and I love you right back, Alex Invader Zim. Woo, boys and girls. We're going to do another break. We do have a couple of family rips over here. Shout out to Caleb Davies. Are you here tonight, Caleb? And then Mr. Eric Smashburger. And we also have a little PSA reveal because we got some slabs back. All right, folks, these are your base packs of the second half of this break. Mikey Koba, I forwarded the email to support too in case things in the show don't stop. I know you do your best every second of every show. Thank you, Mikey Koba, so much, my brother. I appreciate that more than you will ever know. All right, we have a Mikey Trout. Speaking of Mikeys, That's right, Dallas. We're doing okay in the sound department. Gosh dang it. We got to figure it out. About 95%. There's still a couple little things I need to tweak, but we're doing pretty good. Thank you for recognizing that, my friend. You know I've worked very hard at it. Eugenio Suarez for the D-bags. Shout out to Mr. Esposito. Freebird. Ooh, how about a little lightning leaders? I believe that's a case hit, my dear friends. Awesome. Somebody double check me on that one, but I'm like 98% sure that's a case hit. I see you, Mr. Saltzgiver. And Freebird says, I have never made a purchase, but I do enjoy watching and learning. That's awesome, my man. Keep on coming back, buddy. As I have always said, and I will say it again, and I never apologize for the redundancy, you do not need to make purchases to be part of the family. Of course, we are immensely grateful when you do. But I more care about your personality, the positivity, and your consistency, and the way you treat other people. But thank you, Freebird. It is always nice to see you, my friend. How about a little Bryce Happa? Thank you, my friends. That is a case hit. Beautiful. So that goes to the Texas Rangers, and that is Balake Juno. Congratulations, Balake. Excellent. Jamison Tylon for the Cubbies on the X-Fractor. Kamana Wanalea with Sean Manaea. So pass the point, mahalo. Da-da-dum. I hope somebody gets that reference. There's Mr. Luis Castillo for my Seattle Mariners with a little seventh inning stretch. Thank you, Mitch. Thank you, Onward. Zach Gallen for the D-bags. Greg Jones. Anthony Volpe on the Future Stars. Shota of the Iminaga on the X-Fractor. Nailed it, Brian Galvin. Thank you, my good man. Yes, I did, Mad Scientist. Welcome back, my brother. Dallas says, how many cards do you recommend I have together before I send them to PSA, or does it matter? It doesn't really matter. You can submit as many as you want. However, what does matter is the shipping and the insurance. So you have to buy shipping and insurance that comes with that. So when I ship off our cards for submission, I actually purchase what is called registered mail. Okay? So what registered mail is basically a chain of custody. So there is absolutely no way it can be lost. Because when we're submitting to PSA, the last submission we did had $64,000 worth of cards in it. Okay? That's a lot of money. So we send our stuff the exact same way that jewelers send diamonds. Yeah, brother. Exactly. So that's how I do it. But obviously, if you're just submitting personally, it's probably a little bit different. So we can chat a little bit more about that behind the scenes, my man. But I'm very happy to help you there, Dallas. You betcha. Good question, my man. But yeah, it all depends on what category you're submitting to as well, because there's several different categories to submit to within PSA. So I'll help you out behind the scenes, my man. I got you. All right. How about a Gary in the streets, but a Gavin in the sheets? Brooks Baldwin. Cal Tucker, Tanner Bybee. Thank you, Dallas. How about Mr. Schneeman on the Ray Wave? O'Doyle Rules. Ronel Blanco. Luis Angel Acuna, chucking some lumber. Tyler Stevenson. All Rise, Aaron Judge. Speedy Gonzalez. Balake Snell, shout out to Balake Juno. Dylan Cruz. Rookie on the Prizm Refractor. Tyler Locklear for my Seattle Mariners. Onward, do I have a PSA referral link? I do not. No, sir. But good question. Yeah, they call him the fireman. That's his name. Shout out to George Strait, Emmanuel Clase. Or should we call him the Gambler? Old Kenny Rogers, Stuart Baroa, Wyatt Langford, Two Sabes, Dallas, Mr. I Can't Pass a Physical, Speedy Gonzalez, so nice, you got him twice on the refractor for the Pirates. Andrew B. Nintendo, chucking some lumber for the White Sox. Jeremy Pena, Trevor always telling us a story. I see you there, Yessie. He's got the juice. Tatis on the All-Etch. Francisco of the Alvarez for the Mets on the X-Fractor, and Mr. Trey Turner for the Fightin' Phillies. Finishing that one off. Good question, Invader Zim. I don't think so yet. And Mr. Mad Scientist, I appreciate that, my man. I love that you get all of my extremely obscure references. Thank you. It takes two to tango. All right, homies. We are down to last pack Magics. And we are going to sleeve and top load that case hit for Balake Juno. Ooh, yikes. So Yesy Hockey over here on TikTok says, in all seriousness, for Emmanuel Clase, there is a rumor that his family is or was in danger in the Dominican Republic. Yikes. I hope they're okay. Ouch, kabibbles. Very nice. Congratulations, Balake Juno. Not a bad break at all, my dear friends. And we are down to a little...
One down, one to go.
Good luck. They shot Big Poppy? Say what? I must have missed that, my man. He's still with us. I've seen him. So he must have made it. Yikes. All right, we have a Hideki Matsui. What you talking about, Dontrell Willis? Yordani Monegro. Ethan Holiday going to the college spot. Beautiful. Jesus Made on the Prizm. Going to the Brew Crew. Excellent. Bobby Witt Jr. on the orange. Pulsar Prizm to $3.99. Nice one. And that is $346 out of $3.99. Not too shabby. The man, the myth, the Molitor on the pink cracked ice. The man, the myth, the pool hose. Couple of back-to-back legends on the pink cracked ice. Gotta love those pack number 4s, eh? Luis Baez, somebody bang a trash can. And Roman Anthony, your top prospect for the Bo Sox. Beautiful. Mr. Mike Green, welcome back, my brother. Excellent to see you as always, you handsome son of a gun. Shout out to the Greens and Greenies separately. All right, all right. We have one last pack, my dear friends. Let's go. That's right, Onward. He had the dirty bottom. The pool hose. All right, we have a Marcel Ozuna. Mike Tauchman. Michael McGreevy, back-to-back mics. Bryce Hampa on the power players. Bobby Witt Jr. So nice, we just got him twice. Back-to-back packs. Congratulations, Robert Parkinson. And Bryce Hampa, last but not least on the refractor. And that finishes off break number 1 of the evening. Mr. Mean Brad Greeny says, I had an uncle named Mike Greeny. Nice. There was actually a couple of Greenies when I was in the Army, too. And I called them Greeny as well. We had a Green and a Green E. Both. And it was kind of funny. I'll tell you a quick little story. So we were at a restaurant once, and my fellow veterans will totally understand this. When you're in the military, sometimes you hang out with people that you would probably never hang out with in any other walk of life, right? Because you're brought together by the military. And there are so many different types of people and different upbringings. And it really becomes apparent when you go to military training because there's just a whole run of the gamut of people, right? Well, we had Mr. Green and Greeny, okay? Two different gentlemen. Mr. Green went to Notre Dame. He had very, very rich parents. He was extremely well-to-do, and you could tell. It showed. He was very sheltered. So, for example, we went into a Mexican restaurant once, and he looked at a bottle on the table of hot sauce, and he goes, Tapatio? What is Tapatio? I was like, come on, bro, really? Are you kidding? He's like, no, I've never heard of Tapatio. Like, bro, it's Tapatio. Come on, man. Right? The other thing that was hilarious, the point of this story, we were sitting down at the table, and we had an African-American friend of ours named Byron, okay? His last name was Howard. So everybody called him Howard, or Byron. I called him Byron because we were good friends, right? Well, Mr. Green comes and sits with us one day, and I'm not exaggerating, folks. He looks over at Byron, and he looks at him, and he goes, hey, man, can I ask you a question without you getting offended? And Byron's like, sure. He goes, what do I call you? Do I call you like black or African-American or Negro? What do I call you? And Byron looks at him with a smile and he goes, you could just call me Byron. How about that? That was Mr. Green. Love that dude. Love that guy. Oh, military memories, my friends. All right, break number 1 in the books. Let's get into some foosball, shall we? 2 mega boxes, 1 score, 1 2024 mosaic. I agree, Jim Cos, correct, right? Chris! Welcome back, Jesus above all. Nice to see you, buddy. We got a couple of legendary Chris's in the family tonight. Shout out to the talented Mr. Shipley if he is still here. Yes, you did, Bree B. Good evening, my friend. You know how that goes, Cody Simons. I'm sure you've probably been in similar situations there, my fellow veteran. Little housekeeping, my friends. I got some wrappers down here by my feet. Mr. Mike Green, excellent to see you tonight, my brother. How are you? Hope you've had a very thick and thankful Thursday, my friend. And Steve NH, thank you for smacking us with a beautiful rose, my dude. I appreciate it so damn much. Nice to see you again, Steve-O. Excuse me. All right, legends. Mr. Peaks, Airborne. That is correct. Yes. Yep. Airborne qualified, my man. Shout out to Fort Benning, Georgia. Glad I did it. Glad I'm done. I jumped out of way too many perfectly good airplanes. Oh. So quick little recap over that last break, folks. Obviously, we got a couple other things, but the big ones was the Kyle Carr New York Pinstripes autograph, Nick Kurtz, Pulsar rookie, number to 399, and then the case hit Lightning Leaders, Corey Seager, going to Balake Juno. Congratulations, my good man. All right, homies, let's randomize one more time. Mr. Peaks says, how's the knees? Oh, not great. Not great. I actually need knee surgery real bad. I've been putting it off for years. So yeah, my knee is holding together by a thread, my dude. It's actually kind of funny. I have torn my LCL, my MCL, and my ACL. All of them. I'm surprised I still have a bottom of my leg. All right, my dear friends, let me load in some football teams here real quick. May I please have a copy of a list of all the NFL football teams with no spaces? Thank you. So fun fact there, Mr. Peaks, all joking aside, my brother, the reason that I initially got on pain pills back in 2006 was because of that. That's why they gave me hydrocodone. And then hydrocodone became oxy, and then oxy became H. Not great. I did a lot of things I said I'd never do. Alrighty. Leo, how did I tear it? That's a great question, my brother. I think it was from repetitive motion. I think it's from trauma, from jumping out of airplanes and riding bulls and doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and racing BMX, all kinds of crazy stuff. I have done a lot in my 43 years, my good man. There you go. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate the empathy. Mr. John Clunan says, I love that you were doing breaks first in the show. It was tough to stay up late being on the East Coast. Thank you, John Clunan. I appreciate that feedback, my man. You know, I think it is a little bit better of a system when we have full breaks just to get those done, and then we get into those family rips so we don't leave people waiting. Thank you, my man. That means a lot to me. I appreciate that, John. Mr. Peaks, yes. Wear and tear. Exactly. Yep. Yeah, we only have 2 people in the queue, so that is awesome. Thank you to Caleb Davies. Are you here tonight, Caleb? I asked that earlier, and then I didn't see the answer. Caleb Davies, you here tonight, good buddy? And then Eric Smashburger snagged some 1995 Playboy. Alrighty, I have a copy of a list of the football teams. Look, squirrel. Let's go. All right, legends. Let's roll some dice real quick. Sorry about that. Got a little ahead of myself. Shout out to our buddy Rachel. And that is lucky number 3. 2 and 1. 3 it is. Jay says, praying you don't need that and it gets better, you legend. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. You know what's really funny? It actually has gotten better. over time. Yeah, it's almost like it kind of healed itself a little bit, but I know that's not real. I know that's irrational, but yeah, I've gone without doing the surgery for so long, and I've been really good to my knee. I've tried to be careful, and it seems like it's a little better. So I also have a Baker's cyst. I don't know if anybody knows what that is, but basically I have a giant water sac on the back of my knee on my left side. So for a while, my entire left knee would blow up like a melon, and it was terrible. But luckily, that's not happening anymore. So I'm a very lucky and grateful man. All right, legends. 3 it is. Let's go. Good luck. And of course, my dear friends, I'm going to give you a minute to trade those teams if you want, but there is never any obligation. Chris says, would you ever get back on a horse? Yes, of course. Absolutely. Texas Twitties, welcome back, my man. Aw, thank you so much. It is great to see you again, my friend. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you. Shout out to my fellow Texan, Conway Twitties. Excuse me. I see you, Mikey 1. Aw, thank you so much, Bree B. Sincerely appreciate the feedback, my friend. That means more to us than you will ever know. And that is correct, Leo. That's right. That's right. I would not take any of that stuff back. Even though I wake up a little bit sore in the morning, I feel a little bit older than I am, but I am very grateful that I've packed a lot into my 43 years. And I was actually having a chat with my son the other day. I have 0 regrets. So in my 20s, I partied my ass off. I went to every party. I went to every festival. I went to Burning Man. I did all the things. You know what I mean? There is nothing that I regret. So I know some people, sometimes they look back at their life and they're like, man, I wish I would have done this. I wish I would have done that. I have none of that. I did all the things I wanted to do. And I am so, so grateful that after I got done with all my craziness, I met Mrs. JunkWax. So now the next biggest adventure in my life at that point was not going out and partying. It was not going to festivals. It was settling down and being a dad, you know? Anyway, Durf. Yes, I did. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. A lot. But I've been clean for 15 years, my man. It's been a long time. So I'm definitely not proud of it, but I'm not ashamed of it anymore either, my friend. Secondhand Collectibles, welcome back, good buddy. All right, legends. 3 times. Let's go. 1, 2. And if you were so inclined, you can trade your teams right. Meow. There you go. Thank you so much, Leo. Absolutely right there, Jay. Correct. Hey there, my fellow Austinite. What's up, Boston Sally? Good to see you, my brother. He says, I can relate. I have a 2-year-old and partied in my 20s, never thinking I'd be a dad or married. You and I both, buddy. I was 40 when I got married for the first time. 40. Yeah. So it's actually kind of funny, folks. When people hear, like my old friends that I haven't talked to in many, many years, when they hear that I got married, they're like, what? Because there was a time in my life for many, many years that I said I would probably never get married. So, yeah, Mrs. JunkWax changed that around real quick. Nicely done, babe. Well played. She said it was not easy. She strapped me down. She said I was basically like a feral adult male. You're not wrong, babe. You're not wrong. Touche. Auntie JP. That is very kind of you to say, my friend. Welcome back. Thank you for the kind words, my dude. Thank you, Derp. I appreciate that, buddy. I love you more, sweetheart. Jay, you were 40 and still waiting? Hey, brother, your day's coming, I promise. There's somebody out there for everybody. If you're looking anyway. There's some people that are happy being alone. That's okay. Mr. King says, do you still do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? I have not in years. I have not. I would love to get back on the mats, but I'm a little bit gun-shy because of my knee. I think it would be a matter of time before I bust it up again. I love you, babe. I actually had the opportunity to go jump again a couple of years ago, and I really wanted to, but Mrs. JunkWax put the brakes on that one. She said, honey, we love you, and we need you, and we don't need you going to jump out of airplanes. You're not in the Army anymore. It's like, come on, babe, but I wanna. There's actually an old veteran program that they'll take you up and let you jump. It's kind of cool. In Florida. Mikey Kobaugh checking in to see how it's going. It is going very well, my friend. Thank you for asking. We're just trading some teams, possibly. So, folks, I'm going to give you about another 30 seconds to trade those teams. And if I do not see any trading, then we'll go ahead and flip this right back around. Onward says, Dalen, have you ever ridden motorcycles? Yes, I have. Many. Dirt bikes and street bikes. You betcha. Mr. Hatfield, excellent to see you, Ben. Good evening, brother. Mr. Peaks, play that X guard full time. That's right. Maybe rubber guard. Yes, please. All right, there we go. We're down by 4, gosh dang it. Mitch says, I wear a custom-made carbon fiber brace that's $8,000, and reason that I have to wear that, I had a pulmonary embolisms misfortune and nearly passed away due to a doctor who caused it, told me to go home, and I was currently dying. And it was a close call. My mother was home, and she noticed I couldn't breathe, and she drove me really fast to the next hospital an hour away, and there I was fading. She kept slapping me in the face to keep me alerted, and then I ended up spending 5 weeks in the higher level of care, but unfortunately, I have cancer now and on chemotherapy and blood thinners for the rest of my life. I am so sorry to hear that, Mitch. Shout out to Warfarin, my favorite blood thinner. Ben Hatfield, you are very welcome, my man. Glad I did it. Glad I'm done. I joined before 9/11. Oops. I remember saying, folks, literally, my mom did not want me to join the military. She was very, very, very against it. And I remember telling her, come on, Mom, who's going to attack America? Right? We've been at peacetime forever. I'm just going to go in, get 50 G's for college, jump out of some airplanes, learn some cool special operations stuff. It'll just be all training. That is not how that went. Way to go, Dalen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, less talky-talky, more rippy-rippy, and it does look like we do not have any trades over here in the chat, so we're going to go ahead and flip this back around and get them locked in. Thank you for bearing with me for just a couple of minutes here, folks, while I'm writing. Keep in mind, my dear friends, we are working on something behind the scenes right now. Shout out to our innovation lead here at JWV that is going to completely eliminate my need to write on paper. So thank you so much for bearing with me on this one, folks. If you need to use the restroom, now would be a perfect time to do it. Or go grab yourself a fresh beverage. You know, I think there's a reason we're friends, Mr. Peaks. You know, all joking aside, folks, I know this sounds a little woo-woo, but I truly believe that everything happens for a reason. I don't think there is any such thing as coincidences. I totally believe in that. And if you are here tonight, my dear friends, there's a reason for that too. We just got to find it. All right, boys and girls, starting out with my Canadian cousin, Mr. Gallant, the Eagles. Mr. King, also known as Mr. Peaks, my fellow zombie fanatic. Mr. Rosonamo, welcome back, buddy. Mr. Peaks taking the Titans. Jesse Hockey, Seahawks, Lucky Ducky. Stephen Grigsby, excellent to have you back, my good man. Thank you so much, Mad Thoughts. Excellent to see you back as well. Hope you've had a thick with 4 C's and very thankful Thursday. Mr. Grigsby taking the Raiders. Robert Parkinson, Bucks. Mikey Kobaugh, Colts. The Giver of the Salts, 7, 8, and 9, Patriots, Bills, and Broncos. Shout out to Cody Simons. And Melody. And the Kunikos. Chito Vera, que bueno verte, hermano. Great to see you as always, my brother. How are you today, good buddy? Gracing us with your presence. And Chito, I was actually going to reach out to you specifically behind the scenes today, my friend. So, Chito, you know that I graded a number to 25 Shohei Ohtani for you. If you plan on selling that, let's chat about it, because maybe I'll just buy it from you. If you want to keep it, of course, we will send it to you. Of course. But if you want to sell it, let's chat. All right, Mr. Saltzgiver. Patriots, Bills, Broncos. Mr. Robert Parkinson, Chargers. Looking for some Justin Sherbert. Yesy Hockey, 11, the Jags. Muchísimas gracias en advancia, Chito. Mikey Koba, spot number 12, the Dolphins. There you go, Invader Zim. Shout out to Melody. She is our resident Bills fan in the family. Alton says, do you have your hair up under the hat as a fellow long-haired fitted hat fan? How do you do it? Just like that, buddy. Just like that. Thank you for asking. The Purple Giraffe, good evening, my man. How are you tonight? Good to see you as always. Big hugs and firm handshakes, my dude. Hope you've had a wonderful Thursday. All right, Mikey 2, taking the Dolphins. Shout out to Snowflake.
Do you know him? Do you call him at home? Do you have a dorsal fin?
Holden Guthrie, number 13, the Dirty Birdie Ravens. Perfecto, Chito Vera. Yo tengo su atrás. I don't think that's really how to say that, but tu entiendes. Ryder Hall, number 14, the Minnesota Vikings. Mr. Rhubarb, John Clunan, our favorite Rhubarb, taking down the Commanders. Rob Richardson, the family pharmacist, taking down the Lions. Speaking of Rob Richardson, taking 17, 18, 19, and 20. Cardinals, his 49ers, the Chiefs, and the Bengals. Beautiful. There you go, Rob Richardson. Outstanding. I love it when you guys get your teams organically in a random break. See if we can't find you autograph number 138 here in the family. Kansas City Chiefs. And the Bengals. Mr. Peaks, spot number 21, the Dirty Birdie Falcons. Shout out to Andre Rison. Mikey Koba, spot number 22, you got the Houston Texans, my brother. Looking for some CJ Stroud. Yesy Hockey, number 23, the Cleveland Browns, my brother. Beautiful. DJ Chicken, what's up, Gil? Excellent to see you back, my brother. How are you, buddy? I am so stoked you got your team as well there, Yesy Hockey. Congratulations, my brother. Beautiful. I think that's good karma, in my humble opinion. Caleb Davies. I hope he is here tonight. It is excellent to have you back in a break with us, Caleb. Spot number 24, the Packers. Mr. Peaks, spot number 25, Dem Boys. Shout out to Mr. Alex Wayne. Yesy Hockey, number 26, the New Orleans Saints. Shout out to Mr. Jimmy Nuge. Holden Guthrie, my brother, taking the Bears. Good evening, Jason. Excellent to see you back, my dude, as always. Oh, hell yeah. Your package did make it to Canada. Beautiful. I am so sorry. I don't understand the second half of that message, Jason. But if you want to hit me behind the scenes, my man, please feel free to do so. Dalen at JunkWaxVintage.com. Thank you in advance, Jason. And glad your package made it, buddy. All right, Holden, number 27, the Bears. Melly P, 28 through 31. Steelers, Panthers, Rams, Jets. And last but definitely not least, Mr. Peaks, taking the Gigantes of football. The Giants, looking for some Bam Bam Cam, maybe. My son's PC. All right, there you go, legends. We got you locked in there. Love it, Brian. Thank you for speaking up. I appreciate it. Thank you, Cameron Cole. How is my alliteration brother this evening? I love the positivity. Thank you, Gil. Everything is amazing with us. We have had an absolutely thankful and thick with 4 C's Thursday. I appreciate you, my man, as always. Some call him the Scat Pack. Nice. Mr. Cole, we are very well, my brother. Thank you for asking. This is Sparta. Long time no see, my brother. How are you tonight, buddy? Big hugs and firm handshakes all around. Mr. Rashid Ward, thank you for the beautiful silver boxing gloves, you legend. All right, folks. Let's go. Best of luck to each and every one of you. I hope I find you something juicy. Man, we're down by 4. Ugh. Come on, Mariners. Come on. I wore the jersey and everything. Good to see you back, Mr. Sparta. How are you, my man? Hope all is well. You deserve all the positivity there, buddy. Hanky the Stapler, long time no see. Mr. Hand. Empty box number 1. I see you, Mitch. How dare you, sir? I'm just kidding. Empty box. I see you, Onward, you silly goose. You had me for a second there, buddy. All right, folks. 1, 2, 3, pack number 4 to the side. We got a couple of pack number 4s in the old Score football. All right, we will bust all those last because it is a family tradición. Let's go. Somebody just snagged a Leaf Trinity Baseball Mega Box. Excellent, thank you. We're going to get into that family rip queue right after this break. Good evening, Hunter Mashed Potatoes. Good evening, Hanky Stapler. Welcome back, my dude. Great to see you as always. Mr. Chris Notley Bailey gracing us with his presence this evening. Another OG of the family. How you doing, my brother? Shout out to you and CJ. Hope you are well. I hope so, Mitch. We shall see, my friend. We shall see. Blue Jays are looking pretty good. All right, here we go, fam damnly. Starting out with our favorite supervillain, Legarius Sneed. That is such a wonderful supervillain name. If I was ever writing a book and I had to name a supervillain, I would call him Legarius Sneed. Marvin Harrison Jr. on the NFL debut for the Cardinals. Shout out to Mr. Esposito. Gracias para suerte, Chito Vera. Mr. Campbell. Khalil Mack. Braden Fist with the Nerf helmet. Little Prizm Derwin James Jr. for the Chargers. Mr. Krotsky, welcome, my man. Nice to have you. Good to have you as well, Hunter Mashed Potatoes. Mr. Katz, thank you for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. How about Joey B on the notoriety? ETN Jr., Ezekiel Elliott, Darius Slay Jr. Thank you so much, Chris Notley Bailey. You know, I appreciate that, my good man. Johnny Wilson, rookie. T-Law on the blue reactive for the Jags. And that one goes to Yessie Hockey. Charles Haley on the blue reactive, Hall of Fame. Dwight Freeney on the epic performers for the Colts. PSA 10 kid reporter. Hey, you and I both, Chris Notley Bailey. Ladies and gentlemen, we have another OG of the family gracing us with his presence, Mr. Justin Rasmussen. Excellent to see you, Ras. How you doing, brother? Making my evening as always, buddy. Big hugs and firm handshakes, gentlemen. And Mr. Biasucci. What? Are y'all punking me? This is incredible. We got a bunch of OGs coming back and gracing us with their presence this evening. Hell yeah. Making my night, gentlemen. Thank you so damn much. Great to see ya. All right, we got a little Derrick Henry for the Dirty Birdie Ravens. Jordan Poyer for Melody's Bills, but that one goes to the Dolphins. I apologize, and that is Mikey Kobaugh. Fred Warner on the True Silver Najee Harris for the Steelers. Welcome back, Mr. MVR. Excellent to see you as always, my good man. Welcome back. Thank you for joining us tonight, my dude. Blue Reactive, one half of the Brothers Watt. Adonai Mitchell, color match for the Colts. Rookie from right here in Austin, Texas, former Longhorn. Oh, Mr. Rasmussen, it is excellent to see you back, my brother. We are very, very well, my friend. Thank you for asking. Making my night over here, my man. But hey, I always understand that life comes first, brother. It is just amazing to see. I hope you know I'm not throwing any shade. I'm just happy to see you, buddy. Very, very excited, genuinely. We miss you, brother. All right, Mr. Mikey Evans on the Elevate. Jay Helms, Apex Vision. Thank you for smacking the follow button. Welcome to the crew. Stephon Diggs. Chris Jones for the Chiefs. How about a little Bo Nix for the Horsies? And that one goes to the giver of the salts. There you go, Mr. Salt Giver. National Pride, A.J. Brown for the world champion Eagles. Oh, there you go, Hanky. Nice pull, buddy. I feel you there, Justin Rasmussen. It's starting to get a little colder down here in South Texas, and we're not upset about it. Mr. Pace Jr. for Minnesota on the Blue Reactive. She touched my Penix, Steve. Michael Penix, rookie, for the Dirty Birdie Falcons, former University of Washington Husky on the Blue Reactive. Austin Eckler. Hanky the Stapler says, I'm a Mets fan. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding, buddy. We have a lot of Mets fans in the family. Nice to know. Thank you. I will commit that to memory. How about a Tony Pollard? CMC Christian McCaffrey on the National Pride. Shout out to Druzer. Jamar Chase. Ooh. What's that? A.A. Ron Rodgers. Debo. T-Law on the Prizm for the Jags. And we have a bang, one half of the Brothers Watt. That gold fooled me. They got me. Gosh dang it. Mr. Rasmussen, you're going to make the switch to Twitch. Cannot thank you enough, my brother. I know they'll be very happy to see you over there as well. Thank you, Justin. All right, homies. Let me snag myself a little sippy, and we're getting into our 2025 score. That's right, Sean. Welcome back, my dude. Excellent to see another Canadian cousin this evening. Onward says, have you ever pulled any sweet miscut or error cards? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Over the last almost 5 years, you betcha. Fun fact, I actually created a private Facebook group that is called Sports Cards, Oddities, and Misprints. But I got to be honest, I have not had time to manage that group. So that group is kind of dead. I think there's like 30 people in it or something. I made it, I posted some pictures, and then I started this group. That one kind of fell to the wayside. But if you look up on Facebook, Sports Cards, Misprints, and Oddities, that is technically run by me. Weird rip alert on pack number 1. We're just going to do this in a couple of rounds here, folks. Thank you, Simon Denise. That's absolutely right, my man. And Hanky the Stapler says, if you live in Texas, why are you a Mariners fan? Say what? It's because I'm originally from Washington, my friend. Good question. Gotta love some TikTok. All right, all right. Thank you so much, Cameron Cole. I appreciate you, buddy. You are spot on, per usual. All right, legends. Round number 1. We have a Michael Williams. Kevin Winston Jr. League leaders Cameron Kitchens for the Rams. Garrett Wilson on the throwbacks. Shout out to Melody and the Jets. There's Mr. Justin Rasmussen gracing us with his presence over here on Twitch. My dear friends, my family, can we get that warm Junk Wax Vintage welcome to a true OG of the family? Excellent to see you over here, Justin. Thank you, brother. Sack Attack Trey Hendrickson. I know, user 7690693533690. You are correct. Jerry Judy for the Browns. To the max. Crosby. Zach Charbonnet, my son's PC for the Sea Chickens. Terrell Suggs. Quinyon Mitchell. Rasheed Rice. James Cook. Pinero. Jonnu Smith. Aiden Hutchinson. Shout out to Bree B. And Mr. Rasmussen. Just hit that resub button, my man. You have now been subscribed for 19 months over here, my brother.
Oh, yeah. This is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
There we go. Thank you, Mr. Justin Rasmussen. You rock my face off twice. And then once again in the morning. Jaden Blue from right here in Austin, Texas. Oh, Yesy Hockey, that is extremely kind of you, my man. Sincerely appreciate that. He wants to gift that Zach Charbonnet to my son. If you insist, I absolutely will. Thank you for being such a sweetie. I know he will love that one. He loves him some Zach Charbonnet. How about a little Derek Harmon? Thank you again, Justin Rasmussen. And thank you, Mr. Ryan Fife. Excellent to see you tonight, my brother. I repeat, we have a Pfeiffer down. And Chris Not Lee Bailey just smacked that resub button for the 25th month.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Cannot thank you enough, Chris Notley Bailey. And you know what, Chris? I think we can just call you Chris Bailey now, buddy, because you're the lone Chris Bailey. So back in the day, my dear friends, Chris Bailey was the very first duplicate that we had in the family. So there was another Chris Bailey that was here religiously back then. And then Notley Bailey showed up. So we had to call him Chris Notley Bailey because the other Chris Bailey's middle name was Lee. But the other Chris Bailey has kind of gravitated away from the channel naturally. So, but I'm very, very grateful that we still have you, Chris Notley Bailey. Thank you, my brother. Great to have you and Justin Rasmussen over here this evening. It's like the olden days, and I love it so much. And ladies and gentlemen, speaking of legends, Mr. Justin Rasmussen and Mr. Chris Notley Bailey just triggered an absolutely thick with 4 C's and extremely thankful. As always, you legends, if we take this hype train to a magnificent hype train level 6, we get to give away a juicy Junk Wax Vintage hitbox tonight. I would love to. We are at hype train level 1, 62%. Threaten me with a good time, my dear friends. And folks, I did reload those boxes as well. We got some new ones in there. Celebracion, Hadley Ho there, Malik Neighbors. Danielle Hunter. Color match for the Chiefs, Isaiah Pacheco. Matt Ariza. Back-to-back Chiefs, Jay Jetta. Domo Arregato, Robert Parkinson, Robato. I appreciate the robot bits, my brother. Aw, thank you, Chris Bailey. Chris Notley Bailey. Gracias, Chito. Mucho aprecio para los corazones. Mi corazón es en fuego. All right, we got a T-Law for the Jags. Marshawn Lattimore, Tyreek Hill, Charvarius Ward, Roquan Smith for the Dirty Birdies, Sam Laporta, Alex Anzalone, Kimani Vidal, Sassoon, Kelvin Banks from right here in Austin, Texas for the Chiefs. Or excuse me, the Saints. Pat Bryant, Earl Campbell, Texan legend. Brandon Aubrey on the league leaders for Dem Boys. Shout out to Alex Wayne. How about a Schmeckel for the Ravens? 390 of 399, DeAndre Hopkins. Not too shabby. And that one goes to Holden Guthrie. Congratulations, Holden. Hey, just don't call me late for dinner, right? Thank you, Chris. All right. Ooh, how about a color match Patty Mahomes? Gorgeous. Derwin James Jr., Donovan McNabb, Jalen Dalen Warren, Chris Godwin, Quentin Johnston, Aldrick Estime, Tyler Boyd for the Titans, Joe Horn, Joe Thomas, Alec Ayomaner, Damian Martinez for my Seattle Sea Chickens, Tu sabes, Chito, Hadley Ho there, Malik Neighbors on the throwbacks, JSN for the Seattle Sea Chickens on the Celebracion, Elijah Badger, Red Rookie, Michael Wilson, shout out to Mr. Esposito, Willie Galt for the Bears, Elementary, my dear, Christian Watson, James Conner, Harry McLovin, Mark Gastineau for the Jets, Wandale and the Swiss Family, Robinson. Good evening, my fellow Austinite. How are you, General Custer? How about the Mahomes? So nice. The Chiefs got him twice. Danielle Hunter and Jalen Dalen Hurts. Shout out to Uncle Smitty. Yay. Almost a swing there, Josh Naylor. All right, we got a couple of sleevers here, my friends. Give me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Are you done, Mrs. Junk Wax? I love you more, babe. You rock my face off. I am very aware. Yep. I love you more, babe. Thank you so much. Shout out to the CEO. Excellent. So we will have another round of random breaks going live in about an hour. Hey, come back here, toots. Love you, babe. Had to get some sugar. You want to say goodbye to the family, honey? All right. Good night, babe. Good night to the CEO. The best CEO this side of the Mississippi, gosh dang it. Well, hey, that was a valiant effort, my friends. We made it to Hype Train level 1, 63%. I appreciate those of you who were able to donate to the Hype Train. As I have said before, my dear friends, I would not be able to do this without those. So thank you so damn much. General Custer. He says, I know you got a busy weekend, Dalen. By chance, you making the Austin Card Show this weekend? Gonna go tomorrow. That's a great question, my brother. On the fence on that one, Cody Custer. We will have to link up behind the scenes on that one, my man. Mitch, this is my full-time job, yes. Thank you for asking. This is my 24/7 gig, buddy. Mikey likes it. Welcome back, my brother. Excellent to see you back, buddy. How the heck are you? Long time no see. Chloe, thank you for smacking the follow button. Welcome to the family. Very nice to have you as well. All right here, folks. Let's finish this break the right way, shall we? Tyler. So, Cody Custer, would you do me a solid, my man? Would you hit me behind the scenes, whether it's on Facebook or Discord, with a private message, so that way I can respond to you and we can link up? I would love that. Oh, yes, it is, Mikey One. You know, brother. Better than most. Mikey likes it. Hope you are well, my friend. Long time no see, brother. All right, little Devin Neal for the Saints. Trey Hendrickson for WKRP on the league leaders. Tony Pollard for the Titans on the throwback. Luther Burden on the 1990 score throwback. Awesome. Dalen Waddles, Michael Vick, Micah Parsons, Zay Flowers, Tank Dell, Anthony Richardson for the Colts. Shout out to Mr. Koba. Mark Andrews for the Dirty Birdies. Dave Craig, former Seattle quarterback. One of my least favorite Seattle quarterbacks. Awesome. Tucker Kraft, Butta Baker, Curtis Rourke, Malachi Starks, Josh Allen on the Celebracion. Shout out to Melody and the Bills. Sincerely appreciate that, Cody Custer. Thank you, brother. Dante Fowler Jr. on the Sack Attack. Justin Sherbert. I feel like we spoke that one into existence. Very nice for the Chargers. That goes to Mr. Robert Parkinson. Chris Long. Hunter Henry. Hendrickson. Vita Vea. Vince Ferragamo for the Rams. Jonesy. Ha-ha. I am so glad you're here tonight, buddy. And you're going to be glad you're here as well, right after this break. Good to see you tonight, my brother. Oh, I am so, so excited, buddy. Remember about that surprise I told you about, Jonesy? It's here, and it's ready for you, sir. Long time coming. All right, we got a Ferragamo, Chop and the Swiss Family, Luvu. How about a little Evening Chubb? Olamide Zacchaeus, A.J. Brown, Jordan James for the 40 Whiners. Mike Green. Shout out to Mike Green over here on TikTok. Deals and Dumbbells, thank you for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. Good to see you again, my brother. Hope you had a great Thursday. Michael Penix on the throwbacks. She touched my Penix, Steve. Celebracion, Xavier Worthy. Danielle Hunter for the Texans on the red. Zach Ertz. Rondé Barber, Tiki's brother. Kobe Bryant for my Seattle Sea Chickens. Rest in peace to the other Kobe Bryant. That ninja Denzel Ward. Shout out to Rashid Ward and Johnny Ward, our wonderful Wards here in the family. We have a Tyrone Tracy Jr., Chase Brown, Jalen Dalen McMillan, Brock Bowers, Eli Manning, Rashawn Johnson for the Bears, Jalen Dalen Walker, Turd Ferguson for the Rams, Hendrickson, so nice you got him twice on the Sack Attack. Burden, so nice you got him twice on the 1990 throwback for the Bears. That ninja Denzel Ward on the red. Grady Jarrett. Cavante Turpentine. J.J. McCarthy for Minnesota. Billy Sims. Chris Jones. George Kittle. Jordan Addison for Minnesota. Saquon Gnarls Barkley. Dak Prescott and Jacoby Myers for the Raiders. And that finishes off our base packs there, folks. Let's get into some pack number 4s. Thank you, Jeremy Gallant. You must be a little bit ahead of me. I have not seen that yet. Let's go 2024 Mosaic. Good luck. We have a Jahmyr Gibbs, Tuba, Christian Gonzalez, Chris Braswell for the Bucks, rookie, Dak on the color match blue reactive for Dem Boys. Shout out to Alex Wayne. Brian Mitchell for the Eagles. Shout out to Uncle Smitty. And Zay Flowers, last but not least, for the Ravens on the notoriety. Not too shabby. Let's finish off with 2025. Yep, there it is. Just saw it. Oh, man. Vladdy going yard. 6-2 Toronto. Well, gosh dang it. We might be all tied up 2-2 here, folks, after tonight. Come on, Mariners. Like I have said many, many times, my dear friends, this is my not surprised face because I have been a Mariners fan for over 30 years, and I'm extremely accustomed to disappointment. You know it, Yesy Hockey. I do believe it's going to go to 7. Gosh, I hope so anyway. All right, speaking of Kobe Bryant, you got him twice, but that one is for the Dirty Birdie Falcons. Xavier Restrepo. Oh, gotta love those pack number 4s there, Dolphins. And that one is going to Mikey Kobaugh. Congratulations, Mikey Kobaugh. Not too shabby there, my good man. Jalen Dalen Ramsey on the zoned in relic. Ray Lewis, Murder in the Game on the first ballot. Bo Nix on the Celebration. Will Johnson for the Cardinals color match. Travis Swift. Shout out to Mrs. Junkwax. Her PC. The Magic Man, Mr. Don Mikowski. McFadden. Josie Jewell. Josh Jacobs. Back-to-back alliteration. That's fun. Amari Cooper. Ozzie Newsome. The name's Dalton. Hilliard. Rest in peace to Patrick Swayze. Darnell Moons over my hammy. Landon Jackson. Jalen Dalen Milrow for my Seattle Sea Chickens. Beautiful. Throwbacks Maker Bayfield for the Bucks. Cam Ward on the 1990 throwback for the Titans. Excellent. Amari Cooper on the color match for the Bills. Rome Odunze, another University of Washington Husky. Ricky Pearsall. Braylon Dalen Allen. Caleb Williams for the Bears. Geno Stone. Jervon Dexter Sr. Drake May with those throwbacks Pats unis. Shout out to Cody Simons. John Elway, the legend for the Horsies. Shout out to the Kuniko clan. A.A. Ron Jones. Speaking of A.A. Ron Jones, we were just talking about him a little earlier. And Aiden O'Connell, last but not least, for the Raiders. And that finishes off our second break of the evening. Victor Lopez, thank you for sharing out my live, you big sweetie. I appreciate it, buddy. Yesy Hockey says, you can have the Milrow Dalen. What? You do not have to do that, my good man, but if you insist, I will absolutely put that in my son's PC. That is my son's PC. Mr. Milrow. That is extremely kind of you, brother. Cannot thank you enough. Thank you, Yesy Hockey. You're going to make his day. He loves some Jalen Milrow. And I think he only has like one other Jalen Milrow. So you are literally building his PC. Thank you again, Yesy. All right, so in that one, folks, we had the Relic. Congratulations to Mikey Kobaugh. And we had the Schmeckel, numbered to 399 for the Dirty Birdie Ravens, DeAndre Hopkins. And all those reactives will be sleeved up for you. Little housekeeping, my friends. It's Danny. Good evening, Senor Rendon, my Colorado cousin. How's your day going, buddy? Excellent to see you as always. All right, legends. It is time to get into some beautiful family rips. That is correct, Jim Cause. I saw that today. Rest in peace to Ace Frehley, right? Sad. It's a bummer. Losing all the legends, gosh dang it. The circle of life sucks sometimes, in my humble opinion. All right, do we have Mr. Caleb Davies? But first, I would love to know if Caleb Davies is here, but we have a PSA reveal, folks. Now, a lot of you remember that we had a huge PSA submission that went back a couple months ago, and we had the big part of that submission. The regular grading was like 53 cards. We already got that one back and revealed it. This one is the autograph-only grading, okay? And there was like 5 cards in this one. JDA, welcome back, Mr. Ethan. Excellent to see you again, my dude. I love it. There you go, Yessie. Andy Gain, good evening, my friend. Good to see you. Tough game tonight, my brother. And I know you're there. I am peanut butter and jealous, sir. Jonesy. You will see, my friend. You will see. All right. It does not look like we have a Caleb Davies here tonight, gosh dang it. Caleb Davies, if you're here, buddy, please feel free to speak up. All right, so we had an El Mutante, Leo Dallas DeVries. Best of 2024, Bowman's best. Solid 10 on that one. Beautiful. How about a Jackson Churio, numbered to 25? Came back a 10. Gorgeous. And that one, by the way, folks, goes to our buddy Mr. Kirk Noah. This one also goes to Kirk Woa, my favorite former fellow Washingtonian. How about a Ryan Howard? Also came back a 10, numbered to 99 from Topps Chrome Black. On-card autograph. Beautiful for those fighting Phillies. That one goes to our buddy Mr. Justin Miller. How about another Jackson Churio? On-card, black, rookie auto. Those black borders just hit different, gosh dang it. And that is another one for Kirk Woa. Now, we got something a little special here, my friends. So I need to give credit where credit is due. Jonesy, my brother. So a lot of you have been staring at this carousel for the last few months, and there's a card on this carousel that is very, very special to me. And I wanted that card ever since I was knee-high to a grasshopper. I did not think I would ever have it in a PSA 10 slab, and our buddy Jonesy was so gracious to gift me that card. And I told you back then when that happened that I was going to do something special for you. Well, that day's here, brother. So it is that card right there, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Jonesy, who gifted me this little bad boy. That will be in my PC forever. I will never sell this card, even for $5,000. I love this card so damn much. So, again, Jonesy, I cannot thank you enough, my friend. And one good turn deserves another. So, a lot of you also might know that Jonesy PCs some Tim Salmon. I know that is your PC, my brother. We have talked about it many, many times. On card, PSA 10, numbered to 50. My brother. This one is coming in your next JWV package there, Jonesy. Thank you for your patience on that gift, my brother. That took a little while. But there you go, bud. I hope that stays in your PC forever, my friend. Thank you again for being so awesome, Jonesy. I love you, brother. And I'm very, very grateful that you're part of this family, buddy. Oh, my man. It is absolutely my pleasure, brother. Seriously. Thank you so damn much, buddy. And I am so, so happy to add this to your PC, brother. So I saw this, and the moment I saw it, I knew it was going to you. So I snagged that one, sent it off to PSA, and it came back a 10, and that will be in your next JWV package, brother. And it will never leave your PC. That is a beautiful thing. I hope so, buddy. All right. Well, congratulations to Jonesy on that absolutely beautiful Tim Salmon, red, numbered to 50, PSA 10. And congratulations to Kirk Woa and Justin Miller, because you got some sweet slabs as well. Robert Parkinson, are his rookie cards worth anything, Tim Salmon? That's a great question. You would have to ask Jonesy on that one. He would know a lot better than I would. Oh, thank you, Holden Guthrie. I appreciate you saying that, brother. You know, folks, I have said it before, and I will say it again, and I never apologize for the redundancy. We do have the best group of Gem Mint 10 human beings in the entire card hobby, right here in the JWVCC. It is because of the consistent positivity out of each and every one of you that makes this community what it is. So at the end of the day, folks, I give it up to you because it is deserved. There you go, Onward. Thank you. Yes, he says that is a beast of a card. It is. That's beautiful, right? There you go, Mr. Athan. I would love to. Mikey likes it. Billy Ripken? Yep, Billy Ripken's in there. Mm-hmm. He sure is. I can show you in just a moment when he comes back around. TTG Jerry says, I sent in 10 about 2 months ago and still haven't received them back. Yeah, they take a while, man. That is pretty normal. So I sent these off back in February? March? No, it wasn't that long ago. Maybe like June. I think I sent them in June. So yeah, they take a minute. Thank you so much, Cody Custer. I appreciate that, brother. Ryan Fife, you could not be more correct, my friend. Thank you so damn much. You are spot on, brother. Okie dokie. We do not have a Caleb Davies here with us tonight, gosh dang it. He snagged a Garbage Pail Kids Chrome Hobby Box. So we will get to that shortly. We're going to hang and see if we can't get Caleb Davies in the house before I rip that. So we're going to move on to Eric Smashburger. There you go, TTG. Yeah, if it's been already 2 months, you should have them back by Christmas. And TTG Jerry, you know you can go into the PSA app and look at the status, right? So you can see like where they're at in the grading. You can see if they're like in the assembly process, or if they're actually being graded, or if they're in the quality assurance checks. You should be able to track that the whole way. Johnny Solo, thank you for beating that screen like it called your mother something derogatory. Good to see you, brother. All right, do we have Eric Smashburger in the house? Some 1995 Playboy. Cannot thank you enough for those beautiful gifts, Johnny Solo, helping to keep this channel on the rails. Appreciate you, brother. Shout out to Eric Smashburger. Last call for Eric Smashburger. Oh, Jerry. Yeah, my brother. So my advice to you, my friend, would be to download the PSA app, and then you can log into your account, and you can actually check the status the whole way. Pro tip. Well, gosh dang it, we don't have an Eric Smashburger either. How about Mr. Moore? Are you here and are you ready, my man? Couple of Leaf Trinity mega boxes. You are very welcome, Jerry. Thank you, brother. There we go. I was hoping you'd be here, Big Perm. I appreciate you so much, big man. All right, so these are very, very fun boxes, but there is only 10 cards per box. So you have 1 memorabilia, 2 steel cards, and I think you can find autographs in here, but they're like the white whale. They're tough pull. Best of luck to you, Mr. Moore. And thank you as always, Big Perm, for being our very first family rip of the evening. Good luck. See if we can't find you a Griffey. 2-6 Toronto. Top of the 8th. Come on, Mariners. Come on. All right, box number 1 here for you, buddy. 1 pack to rule them all. Empty box, Big Perm. Pack number 2. Empty box, my good man. Thank you as always, Big Perm, for utilizing JunkWaxVintage.com. Giving the family some eye candy tonight, my brother. All right, good luck. Oh, starting out with an Angel Janot on the steel. Pretty. And that is numbered 216 out of 290. Ooh, how about some A-Rod? Former Seattle Mariner, but a pinstripes uniform there. Absolutely gorgeous. And that one is numbered 249, 12th on print. We have a Kellen Lindsay for the Trolley Dodgers on the rookie relics. Shout out to Mikey Kobaugh. Kumar Rocker for the Texas Rangers. Shout out to Cesar Mendoza, mi hermano. Jack Caglione for Alan White's Royals. Brandon Sproat for the Mets. Jefferson Cuero for the Brew Crew. Roderick Arias with those stunner shades on. Shout out to the Pinstripes. Cam Caminiti. That is Ken Caminiti's cousin. And Carson Benji for the Mets. Finishing off box number 1 there for you, Big Perm. We are going to sleeve and top load that A-Rod, since he is number 2 less than 100. And we're going to sleeve up that Jeannot as well, that one numbered to 249. All righty.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magic, Big Perm. Good luck. Ooh, somebody just snagged some Playboy. Beautiful. And a Topps Chrome MLS soccer box. Excellent. Thank you to whoever just hit that shop. We will refresh that shop in just a moment. And we have a Marcelo John Mayer. Some room for squares on the purple lava refractor, for lack of a better term. And that one is numbered 14 out of 49 on the Marcelo Mayer. Teddy Jordan Simmons on the steel. Another lava. And that is numbered to 290, 207 to be exact. Dennis Dunn, welcome back, my brother, and thank you so much for sharing out my live. We have a Roderick Arias with a literal pinstripe for the pinstripes. Excellent. Ray Knight for the Mets. The man, the myth, the Miggy. Bryce Eldridge. Walker Jenkins for Minnesota. Owen Casey for the Cubbies. Tommy White for the Marlins. And Chase Burns, last but not least, finishing that one off for you, buddy. Thank you, as always, Big Perm. I'm going to top load that Marcelo John Mayer. And actually, we need to bust into some brand new 55ers. For those of you that are unaware, we do create our own supplies here at JWV. You are more than welcome to go check those out at the website. Personally, I think they're the best top loaders in the game, but obviously I am slightly partial. Hey, Yessie Hockey, you going to pack it in for the night, my man? Well, thank you for hanging in here for the last 2 hours of quality family time and chomping at the bit to see you again tomorrow morning. And then, of course, for our fantastic Friday Night Lights tomorrow evening. And just a reminder, folks, so tomorrow night will be our last show of the week here in this capacity. Where will you find me on Saturday night, my friends? If I may ask. Nailed it, JDA. Thank you, my brother. Ryan Bartley, also. Thank you, gentlemen. Where you silly goose. That is where you will not find me, sir. There you go, Tony. My man. Sitting at the dock of the bay, wasting time. All right. Sleeving and top loading these relics up for you as well. Sincerely appreciate you, JDA and Ryan Bartley and Victor Lopez. You won, gentlemen. You understood the assignment. So yes, for those of you that are unaware, we will be on eBay Live on Saturday night. Okay? So we will be live, but we just won't be live on Twitch, TikTok, Facebook, Kick, and YouTube. So we will only be live on eBay Live, and it's our very first ever eBay Live show, folks. And I am telling you, there is some serious juice that will be auctioned off. So if you can, you will want to be there on eBay Live. And there is a link on my TikTok profile. If you go to the link tree, in that link tree, there is our link for the eBay shop. So please feel free to use it. Thank you, Victor Lopez. Also, Ryan Bartley, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, my brother. So it is just like our normal Saturday night show, except it's only going to be on eBay. Ryan Fife, if we are outside of the USA, can you watch it? Yes, absolutely. So eBay is international, my man. They're in almost every single country. Yep. That is one of the benefits of eBay as opposed to whatnot. Thank you, Ryan Bartley. Good to see you tonight, my brother. All righty. Mr. Big Perm, I laced you up with 4 beautiful brand new JunkWaxVintage top loaders there, buddy. Not too shabby on those mega boxes. Thank you again, Big Perm. I mean, Big Worm. Don't play with my money, Smokey. We need to bust into a brand new spicy water before we refresh that shop. We are having a great night tonight, Ryan Bartley. Now that you're here, brother. Hope you've had a wonderful day yourself there, good buddy. Thank you. All right, legends. Let me refresh that shop real quick. And let's bust into a brand new Spicy Water. Kareem. Fred the Fisherman. Thank you for smacking that follow button. I appreciate you. Victor Lopez. Oh, yeah, I see it, brother. Ugh. I don't like looking at it, but I will. Thank you, Victor Lopez. Excuse me. I think you're correct, Ryan. That's right. Fred the Fisherman. Welcome to the family, my friend, and thank you for smacking that follow button. So, legends, I know we do have quite a few new people in the house this evening. If it is your very first time tuning in to this ugly mug, it is wonderful to have you. So my name is Dalen, also known as JunkWaxVintage, and you can find me here almost every single day, starting and ending your days the right way, with that daily dose of positivity, some sweet, sweet trading cards, a healthy dose of camaraderie, and always just a couple laughs. Typically at my expense. And that's exactly how we want it. That is by design. So folks, if you are new here tonight, just a couple of things for you. We are live on 5 separate simultaneous platforms right this second. So if you want to come over here and join us on YouTube or Twitch or Facebook or Kick, you are invited. If you want to participate tonight, my friends, it is absolutely easy. All you have to do is head on over to JunkWaxVintage.com. That is the website that hosts everything for this channel. There is sealed wax up there. There is break spots up there. There's merchandise up there. Supplies up there if you need to snag yourself some top loaders. There's even a blog up there if you want to educate yourself. If you're new to the hobby, excuse me, if you're coming back after a long hiatus, feel free to check out that shop. You can also create yourself your own personal account for free. So feel free to do so. Thank you, Victor Lopez. I appreciate that, buddy. Yesy Hockey, Tony, and Doobie. Thank you for smacking me with some beautiful gifts over there, gentlemen. Sincerely appreciate you. Thank you. Mr. Melch, good to see you back, brother. Hope you're having a wonderful evening, Anthony. Excellent to see you back, my friend. Mr. Peacharelli, my fellow Texan, gracing us with his presence. It is wonderful to see you tonight, David. How was your day, brother? All right, legends. We do have some brand new orders up there at JunkWaxVintage.com. Shout out to John and his salty walls, and shout out to Cody Custer, my fellow Austinite. So John taking down 2 packs of 1995 Playboy and 1 box of 2022 Topps Chrome MLS Soccer. There you go, Mr. Walls, 1995 Playboy and 2022 Topps Chrome MLS. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, Mr. Melch. How are you, my dude? There's Mr. Alex Wayne. Your ears must have been burning, buddy. I have given you several shout-outs this evening, Alex Wayne. All right, got you locked in there, John Walls. And next, Mr. Cody Custer, ooh, Cody Custer snagging a beautiful box. Marvel Allegiance. Beautiful. And 2 1995 Playboy packs. Thank you, General Custer. Shout out to the chef, James Reinhardt. Good evening, brother. Oh, that's awesome, Mr. Peacher. Really beautiful, buddy. All right, Mr. Custer. There you go, brother. Excited to see what we find in that one, good buddy. Thank you, as always, for snagging that down from the shop. And 2 packs of 1995 Playboy. Beautiful. You are on deck, Cody Custer. Mr. Johnny Walls, are you here and are you ready, my friend? Say what? Alex Wayne? Steve Perry was there? The Voice? Seriously? I didn't even know he was still singing. That's amazing. Cat, meow. Good to see you again, Cat, another OG of the family. There's Mr. Johnny Walls. Thank you, brother. Good luck. Let's go MLS soccer first, shall we? Oh, I can't even imagine Alex Wayne. That is so cool, buddy. So Mr. Alex Wayne over here on TikTok says, I just finished up listening to the lead singer of Journey and Leonard Skinner concert in the park. That is amazing, brother. Peanut butter and jealous. Shout out to The Voice. Good luck, Johnny Walls. Yesy Hockey, again, and Tony and Doobie. Thank you for the beautiful gifts over here on TikTok. Steve Perry is a legend. You're absolutely right, Ryan Bartley. Rip City, welcome, my friend. All right, good luck, Johnny. I sincerely hope I can find you something juicy in here, my friend. Empty box. Pack number 4, Ectomy. Let's do it. I see you, Onward. I see you. I've kind of quit watching because it's sad. It hurts my heart. Gosh dang it. My Mariners are throwing away their best chance to make it to the World Series. Come on, Arozarena. It is the bottom of the 8th, and we're down by 6. But hey, at least we're not down by 10. Like last night. Ouch, kabibbles. That was a doozy. Congratulations to the talented Toronto Blue Jays. Little cuffing. No big deal. All right, good luck, Johnny. We start out with an Abu Bakar Quieta. I agree, Victor Lopez. Estoy acuerdo in español. Lewis Morgan. Mr. Brenner on the refractor. The guy so nice they named him once. Jaden Nelson on the pink X-Fractor. Those are pretty. Miles and the Swiss family. Stanislav Ivanov, rookie. Michael Barros on the green refractor. And that one is number 299. Beautiful. Sleeving and top loading that one up for you, Johnny. Zan Kolmanich from right here in Austin, Texas. Shout out to the Austin FC. Robin Ladd. Reed Baker Whitting for the Seattle Sounders, rookie. Jalen Dalen Lindsay. Ooh, how about an orange refractor? Darlington Nagbe. And that one is indeed numbered to 25. Not too shabby there, Johnny Walls. Sleeving and top loading that one up for you as well. Carlos Vela on the field-tested refractor. Valentin Castellanos. Damir Krelach. Iasi Zardes. Field-tested Hani Mukhtar. Haney, excuse me. And that is a green refractor. Number 275. Heck of a box you have here, my good man. Damn. How about a pink X-Fractor, Pitch Prodigies. Janela. Freddie Montero for my Seattle Sounders. Leon Flatch. Sebastian Driussi from right here in Austin, Texas. Ayo Akinola. The guy so nice they named him once Shofis on the City Strikers refractor. Brian Galvan, rookie on the pink X-Fractor. And Christian Ortiz, last but not least. Just a moment here, buddy. I'm going to sleeve and top load some of these cards for you before we get into that beautiful pack number 4. All right, Julio's up. Come on, Julio. If you could only multiply yourself by 6 and then hit a double grand slam, that would be magnificent. Thank you, sir. Michael Barrios. So all of those were numbered to less than 100. Nice. All right, pack number 4 on your Topps Chrome Soccer here, Johnny Walls. That's right, Onward. There you go. Just get a touchdown, right? Very nice. All right, my brother. We start off with a Lucas Zelarayan. That's a apellido. The guy's so nice, they named him once. For my Seattle Sounders, Yamar. Field tested James Sands on the refractor. Jaquili Marshall Ruti on the pink X-Fractor. Good evening, Brandon Franz. Brandonio, my brother from another mother. Good to see you tonight, good buddy. How are you tonight, my bro? And we have Ricardo Pepe. Last but not least, she touched my Pepe, Steve.
Giggity, giggity.
Shout out to Michael Keaton. And rest in peace to Diane Keaton. All right, Johnny Walls. We're switching gears just a little bit, my friend. 1995 Playboy. Let's go. Oh, that is so cool, James Reinhardt. Small world. Shout out to The Voice. How neat. I am peanut butter and jealous that you got to see him tonight. Alex Wayne, that is so cool. I was under the impression that he is no longer singing, so that's really cool to see he's still out there doing his damn thing. All right, legends, that has got to be 60s or 70s on the pinstripes. Ooh, and you got yourself a refractor here, my brother. Excellent. 1965 on that one. And check it out. That is the first time we have ever seen this card in a refractor. Beautiful, brother. Congratulations, Johnny Walls. Sleeving that one up for you, buddy. That's got to be another classy cover. Indeed, from 1961. Rest in peace to Anna Nicole Smith on the Celebrity Playmate of the Year. Also known as Vicky, and you got another celebrity card right behind it. How about the legend, Dolly Parton? She was a looker back in the day. Kind of reminds me of Mrs. Junkwax. Nice. She's got those Mrs. Junkwax vibes. October of 1978. How about the Spring Campus Bash from 1993 with the velour jumpsuit? Promos, 3 of them, 4 of them. Sheesh. How about Alana LaMotta on the cinema issue, Vicky LaMotta? That's got to be another classy cover from the 50s or 60s. Absolutely, 1955. How about the Playmate Twins? Twins, Basil. Twins. And that is the Keith Hernandez issue. Shout out to Jerry Seinfeld. Because you're my butterfly. Sugar, baby. Rest in peace to Shifty from Crazy Town. And that is 1976. And you got another celebrity card in here, my dude. Goodness gracious. How about Pam Anderson on the Siskel and Ebert issue? Nice. And you got the card that is your refractor. Check this out, buddy. That's amazing. So, folks, you can see the refractor and not refractor. See the difference? Very, very cool, buddy. Well, congratulations, Johnny Walls, on a beautiful soccer box and a couple of amazing packs of Playboy, buddy. You did very, very well there, Johnny Walls. That is a brand new 55-point top loader there for you, Johnny. I am going to sleeve your Anna Nicole Smith, the Dolly Parton, and all those magnificent soccer cards. Hey, it is always my pleasure, Johnny Walls. Thank you, my brother, for utilizing the website and being a part of this family for so long, buddy. You know how grateful we are that you're here, Johnny. And thank you again for giving the family some eye candy tonight, my man. I am stoked that we could find some cool stuff in those boxes. Because you deserve all of the good things there, Johnny Walls. Another OG of the family. All right, all right. We are moving on, ladies and gentlemen, to my fellow Oz tonight, Mr. Cody Custer. Are you here and are you ready, my man? BJ Ron, welcome back, my dude. I know. Tough game from our Mariners tonight, right? Ugh. Hit me in the feels over here, not in a good way. But that's okay. Like I said earlier in the show, I have been a Mariners fan for my entire life. Luckily, I am extremely accustomed to disappointment. So I would not be the least bit surprised if we choke. But I would just say congratulations to the Toronto Blue Jays. All right, General Custer. Let's switch gears just a little bit, my friend, and get into some Marvel. And then we will finish off with another couple of packs of that 1995 Playboy. I agree, Boston Sally. I'm not packing it in yet. I'm just saying I wouldn't be the least bit surprised. But I'm still thinking positive, gosh dang it. Still thinking positive. TTG Jerry says, try being an Orioles fan, Dalen. Shout out to you and Uncle Moosey. I know. But hey, at least you all have won a World Series before, right? You've been to the World Series. My Seattle Mariners have never even been there. And if I am correct, I think they're the only team that has never been to the World Series, ever. I think they're the last one. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong on that. Alrighty. Hey, there you go. Exactly right, Boston Sally. That is exactly what's going through my brain, my brother. I'm glad you understand. Good to see you back, my fellow Austinite. Thank you for hanging in here tonight, buddy. All right. Good luck, General Custer. Thank you, Brandon Franz. Thank you, Johnny Walls. Empty box there, Cody. Pack number 4, Ectomy. Oh, man, poor George Kirby is just having a bad night. Oh, off the ground, Julio. Oh, that was a bummer. Well, you know what, folks? I hate to do it, but I'm shutting the game off. I've had about enough of that. Nikolai, welcome back, my brother. Damn good to see you, my man. How are you, dude? Folks, what a special evening. We have had more OGs that I haven't seen in a long time that have come back here just specifically tonight. Incredible. Love you all so damn much. Alrighty, we pulled those pack number 4s. Good luck. It has been a moment since we've ripped into one of these boxes. There you go, Onward. That's right. We're going to do this in 3 rounds. And Nikolai, long time no see, my man. How are you? Big hugs and firm handshakes to another OG of the family. What a cool night. Shout out to the talented Mr. Shipley, Chris Notley Bailey, Justin Rasmussen, Nikolai. Good to see you tonight, gentlemen. Hell yeah. All right, we have a Taraxia the Terrible. Mistress Lau. Excuse me, Mistress Love. How about the Spirit Fight? I think that is Nova. Maybe? On the Canvas Parallel. How about Adam Warlock on the Refractor? Beautiful. That is a rainbow. How about Epoch? The Guardian. Shout out to my Canadian cousins. How about the Shaman? The Strong Guy. I always laughed at that one, even when I was a little kid. I always thought, like, did they run out of comic book character names? Superhero names? I can see them sitting around the art table. They're like, what do we call this guy? Just call him Strong Guy. That sounds great. Beautiful. How about the Disappeared with Hawkeye? Shout out to Jeremy Renner. Thank you, Victor Lopez. The Kraken lost as well. Gosh dang it. Boo. Seattle teams are not doing well today. How about another Canvas Parallel? Thanos is coming. It is hashtag JWAD, my dear friends. How about Prince Namor, also known as the Submariner? How about Weapon Omega? Nova. So nice, we saw him twice. How about Colossus? Wolverine fights his doppelganger. Shout out to Logan. How about Puck? Another Canadian superhero. Beautiful. And that is a rainbow red. I'll see myself out. Nebula. The She-Hulk. Shout out to Jennifer. Moondragon. The Thing. The Scarlet Witch. Shout out to Vision. How about reality is not what Magus perceives? Got some Thanos. How about old Scotty? Cyclops. The Sleepwalker. I always thought that that was a poor ripoff of Skeletor. Shout out to Adam of Eternia. How about Maxim? And we're not talking about the magazine. The Speedball. We're not talking about my breakfast from 2007. I'll see myself out. Welcome back, Colin. Good to see you, my brother. Hope you had a wonderful Thursday, good buddy. How about Taraxia the Terrible is created by Thanos? How about the Black Knight on the Rainbow Red? Storm. Vision. The Moon Knight. Wonderful series on Netflix. I know that's a hot take. Kronos. Attack of the Non-Believers. Shun the non-believers. I hope somebody gets that extremely obscure reference. How about Mephisto? Drax. Shout out to Batista. Firestar. The Hulk. Reed Richards, also known as Mr. Fantastic. Aw, thank you so much, Colin. It is great to see you, my brother. Thank you, as always, for jumping in here. Boomer Ferguson, thank you for smacking that follow button. Welcome to the family, buddy. Excellent to have you. How about a Cosmic Catastrophe? The Silver Surfer and Hulk. Canvas Parallel Recruiting Believers with Wolverine. Looks like Jean Grey and Storm. How about The Stranger?
Giggity, giggity.
And Gamora, last but not least. Mr. Ward, welcome back, my good man. All right, not too shabby on round number 1 there, bud. Good luck on round number 2. Oh, that is very awesome, James Reinhardt. I agree. Thank you, buddy. Oh, Nikolai. Oh, that's awesome, buddy. Well, it's just good to know you're here, my man. I appreciate you speaking up tonight, my brother. But I am sorry you have to work those demon hours. Gosh dang it. I have done that myself. So you have all the empathy. And as you all know, I am always extremely understanding that life comes first, especially for us adults. But it's just really, really good to see you back, buddy. Thank you for taking some time and hanging out with us tonight. Nikolai, my brother. So, folks, if you are new here this evening, if it is your very first time tuning into this ugly mug, welcome to the family. And you're more than welcome to go check out JunkWaxVintage.com. That is where everything for this channel lives. And if you would like to come hang out with the rest of the fam family over here on Twitch or YouTube, you are absolutely invited. Mr. Peaks says, do you have any patent Tolly for the first eBay show? I don't think so. Not right off the top of my head, anyway. But I can see if I can find some. All right, we have Aurora. My favorite comic book character, Logan, also known as Wolverine. The Wolvie so nice you got him twice on the Cosmic Creations. By the way, folks, Topps Chrome Cosmic is coming soon. And as I have said before, a lot of you OGs already know that is one of my favorite products of all time. So we are going hard on some 2025 Chrome Cosmic. Junk Wax Vintage is your home for 2025 Chrome Cosmic. Shameless plug. How about the Beast on the Canvas Parallel? The God of Thunder. Shout out to Chris Hemsworth. Crystal. Wonder Man. Daredevil. Shout out to our favorite blind lawyer with the Billy Clubs. Exposing the Imposters. Another Daredevil in there. Shout out to Reed Richards. Ooh, we have a legit holo. How cool is that? Just leaving that one up for you, buddy. My camera does not do that one justice. How about Hercules, one of the oldest comic book characters? The Living Tribunal. The Doppelganger. We got to fix some TikTok here, folks. Thank you for bearing with me for just a moment. How about Sirahate, Sire Hate, a new ally on the on the Canvas Parallel. We have another holo from the Infinity War on the Cosmic covers. Beautiful. Kang the Conqueror. the Human Torch. Shout out to Johnny Blaze. Pip the Troll. Gambit. Shout out to the Ragin' Cajun. A New Day Dawns with old Captain America, Hawkeye. And I don't know who that other woman is. Ooh. How about the Hulk on a green cracked ice? And that is numbered 145 out of 149 on the yellow crackle. That's what they call it. Very nice. Sleeve it and top load that one up for you, buddy. How about the Beast? So nice you got him twice. We have the Master Order. How about Death? The Black Widow. Shout out to Natalia Romanoff. The Silver Surfer is free. Awesome. Silver Surfer was one of my all-time favorite comic book characters. How about the Hulk? So nice you got him twice on the pink schmackle to go with that yellow crackle. And that is a magenta glitter Hulk, numbered to 199. Awesome. There you go, General Custer. How about Dr. Druid? Jean Grey, also known as the Phoenix. Agatha Darkness. Agatha Harkness, excuse me. Iceman. The disappeared Mary Jane Parker. Canvas. It's all up to eternity with the Living Tribunal and Galactus. Eternity. Puck. Iron Man. Spider-Man. Thanos fights back on the canvas parallel. You can see the texture on those. Pretty cool. Oh, wow. Oh, my Lanta.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God!
One of one sketch card, my man. Goodness gracious, brother. Wow. That is a one of one, bud. And that is actually drawn on that card. That is so damn cool, and I am so stoked that we could find that together, Cody Custer, my fellow Austinite. That is amazing. Thank you so much, Salvador. I agree. Thank you, Mr. Armstrong. Thank you, Chef James Reinhart. Correct, gentlemen. Thank you, Colin. Thank you, Mr. Ward. That is magnificent. Congratulations, Cody Custer. I truly believe that that is good karma, because in the short time that you have been here in this family, my man, you have been nothing short of amazing. So thank you so much for just being you, buddy. Thank you so much for being a loved and valued member of the JWVCC. And as I have said before, my dear friends, and I will say it again, it is the collective positivity and the energy of this entire group that brings us cards like that. Congratulations, brother. I am honored to even hold it in my hot little mitts. One of one. That is really cool, buddy. And it is autographed, too, by the artist. I do believe that is an on-card autograph. Very nice. On the stand she goes. All right, we leave with the Black Knight and Galactus, the Eater of Worlds, finishing that one off. Gotcha, Alex Wayne. Daniel Cox, thank you for smacking the follow button. Welcome to the family. Excellent to have you, buddy. All right, Cody Custer. We got a couple of sleevers here, buddy. And then we'll get into those pack number 4s and then some more Playboy. All right. I agree, Tyson. Blue Jays are looking pretty damn good tonight, aren't they? You are correct. Much to my chagrin. Bro, you're on the way to the rainbow of that card there, Cody Custer. Congratulations, my friend. You got the 149 and 199 out of the same box. Very, very cool. To go along with that one of one sketch card. Heck of a box here for you, Cody Custer. Mr. Cameron Cole says, what's up with the Mariners and Blue Jays having no offense at home but exploding on the road? Right? You're telling me, buddy. I agree. Come on, Seattle Mariners. All right, let's get into these pack number 4s, Cody Custer. I would say good luck, but I don't think you need it, buddy. And we start off with old Thanos. the Fire Lord. Another canvas parallel arriving on Paradise Omega. Shout out to Iron Man, Vision, and Reed Richards. How about the Goddess on the rainbow? Very nice. The U.S. Agent, a Temu Captain America. Magus, Captain America, Speak of the Angel. How about Rogue? Shout out to Bonnie Raitt. Captain America on the Expeditionary Force. Surrounded is Thanos on the canvas parallel. How about the Watcher, looking like a giant baby. And Quasar, finishing that one off. There you go. That's right, Cameron Cole. He is your alliteration brother, Mr. Cody Custer. Correct. He does have that Alan White luck tonight. You are correct. Could not agree more. Shout out to the legend himself, Mr. Alan White. All right, Cody Custer.
One down, one to go.
Last pack magics, my friend. 1990 Playboy Chrome. Let's see if we can't finish off this absolutely incredible rip with a Donald Trump rookie card. What a storybook ending that would be. Could not agree more. Wonderful box, Cody Custer. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, Trevor Holt. All right, we have a couple of promos. We have the millionth issue, and that is from 1956. How about the summer issue from 1982, the year that I was born? That's got to be another classy cover from the 50s or 60s. Always kind of reminds me of Bewitched, 1957. We have some sexy scissors. That's got to be another classy one from 1961, indeed. How about the 20th anniversary issue? Sharp. 1974. Some silk stockings from 1973. Another promo. Ooh, how about Girls of Texas? There you go, my brother, my fellow Austinite. Outstanding. And that is also the Steve Jobs issue. Playmate of the Year from 1964. Shout out to Grandpa Brucey. That's got to be another classy cover. 50s or 60s. Indeed, 1954. Some pillow hugging from 1969. And then you go and totally redeem yourself with the Swedish bikini team. No, 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 no. It's that way. Shout out to Dumb and Dumber. Beautiful. And last but not least, you got the O. Shout out to Lumberg. I hope somebody gets that extremely obscure reference. Well, my man, we did not find you a Donald Trump rookie card, but you did get some absolutely magnificent cards in that Marvel box. Congratulations on your one-of-one sketch card. And you're about a 10th of the way to the rainbow on your Incredible Hulk. I am so glad you got that reference. Thank you, Cody Custer. Beautiful. All right, my dear friends, my family, allow me just a moment for a spot of housekeeping. I need to put Cody Custer's nomenclature on these little bad boys, and then we're going to refresh that shop. Do we have Eric Smashburger or Caleb Davies in the house tonight? Hey, Cody Custer, all thanks go to you, my brother. Thank you for being a part of this family, my friend. Thank you for being my pal. And I hope that I get to see you sometime in the next 48 hours. That would be sick. I should say 72 hours, sometime this weekend. Little housekeeping there, thank you. You must be looking in the mirror there, Cody Custer, because I would love to meet the legend, which is you, my brother. Thank you for the kind words. Cameron Cole, no Whatnot tomorrow, right? That is correct. No Whatnot tomorrow. For now, I think we're done on Whatnot. So you will not find us over there, but just a friendly reminder, folks. Typically on Saturday nights, you find this ugly mug right here on TikTok, Facebook, Kick, and YouTube. and Twitch, of course. This Saturday, day after tomorrow, is going to be a little bit different, okay? So if you go to my TikTok profile, on that profile, there's a link tree. If you use that link tree, on that link tree is a brand new link for our brand new eBay live show, because Saturday night we will be going live. We will have a Saturday night Viva, but it's only going to be on eBay. So I sincerely hope that y'all will follow us over there. I am hoping to have a big turnout for our very first eBay show. I don't know if we're going to continue to do it on Saturday nights, but we'll see. I see you, James Reinhardt. So all joking aside, my man, eBay is a little bit different than Whatnot. So you cannot actually go in and put pre-bids in. Fun fact. So thank you for asking, Cameron Cole. We will be live tomorrow twice here on TikTok, Twitch, Facebook, Kick, and YouTube. Same junk time, same junk channel. 9:30 a.m. in the morning, 8 p.m. in the evening tomorrow night. We will have an absolutely fantastic Friday Night Lights, and I am chomping at the bit to get into that second half of that case break at Panini Prospects. Mr. Ryan Fife, if you're taking off tonight, my brother, please have an absolutely magnificent remainder of your evening, and I hope to see you tomorrow, buddy. I repeat, we have a Pfeiffer down. Thank you as always, Rye. Okie dokie, legends. Let me refresh that shop real quick. And one more time, do we have Eric Smashburger or Caleb Davies in the house? Barbara, thank you for smacking that follow button. Mr. Josh Fish, welcome back, legend. Darren B, good to see you tonight, D. How you doing, brother? Well, gosh dang it. We don't have a Caleb Davies and we don't have an Eric Smashburger, but we do have some brand new orders. So Mr. Holt, my awesome Arkansan, taking a 2022 MJ Holdings box. Domo Arigato. Danny Rendon, Roboto. I appreciate the robot bits, my brother. Thank you. To my Coloradan cousin. The Bass Man. Thank you for smacking the follow button, brother. Welcome to the family. Are you taking off tonight, Josh Fish? If so, have a wonderful remainder of your evening. I love the positivity, Darren. You are very welcome, my brother. Glad to see you again. Hitting the gritty. Good evening, buddy. Gibbs, 5385. Thank you for smacking that follow button. Aloha, brother. Shout out to the 808. What's up, Show You? Excellent to see you back, my dude. Hang loose. Got a howley over here. All right, legends. Less talky, more rippy. Let me grab that box for Trevor Holt. We also have 2 beautiful Playboy packs for Mr. Ethan. Thank you, brother. Hey, you are so welcome, Josh Fish. Thank you for hanging in here tonight, good buddy. It is always nice to have you, brother. You know it. You know it, Show You. So I think I told you that story, Show You. When I was in Hawaii, the last time I was in Hawaii, I was like 10. I went there for a wedding. And I do remember vaguely hearing people behind us saying howley, but I thought they were saying holy. So I asked my mom, I said, Mom, we don't go to church. Why are people calling us holy? And she's like, oh, honey, they're not calling us holy. I learned that day. I learned. All right. Thank you, Mr. Ethan, for snagging a couple of beautiful Playboy packs. And my brother from another mother, my Portland pal, Mr. Richard Ortwich, taking down the Nationals in our 3 hobby box baseball. Let's get you locked in here, Richard Ortwich. Nationals. Got you locked in there, buddy. Excuse me. Mr. Joey Krug, excellent to see you back, OG. Juicy K, thank you for smacking that follow button. Welcome to the crew. I know, Mr. McPhelan. Shout out to your Blue Jays there, buddy. The Mariners lose. Onward. If you're taking off tonight, my man, have a wonderful sleep, and we will see you bright and early in the morning, my brother. Thank you as always for hanging in for 2 hours and 45 minutes of quality family time. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, Onward. Thank you as always, my man. We'll see you tomorrow, buddy. I did see that, Mr. McPhelan. Yes, I did. Absolutely. You betcha. I was watching the game for a while. For a while, anyway. All right, folks. So in that 3 hobby box mixer, that is the teams that we have left. Feel free to head on over to JunkWaxVintage.com if you would like to snag one for yourself. Additionally, We do have a WWE break up there as well. It is down to the last 3 spots, E and F, G, and K. That is 3 hobby boxes, folks. One of the biggest WWE breaks that we have ever done on this channel. That is Cactus Jack, Topps Chrome WWE, a hobby box of Topps Chrome Sapphire WWE 2025, and 2023 Prizm WWE. And then last but not least, we have our second half of our case break of Panini Prospect Baseball. This one is going to be a doozy, folks. 60 autographs. Oh, hell yeah. And we did not see a case hit in the first half. So I'm almost positive we're going to find something juicy in that second half. Plenty of amazing teams still left in that one as well. All right, let me grab a couple of stuffs here for Trevor and Mr. Ethan, and I will be right back. Hey, Cody Custer, you're heading out tonight as you have your final interview with a company tomorrow late morning. You have a magnificent sleep, my man, and best of luck to you on that interview. I am absolutely confident that you're going to kill it, buddy. I have all the faith in you. We will see you tomorrow, my brother. James Reinhardt. Shout out to my buddy, Mr. JD Delay. I like it. All right, legends. 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah.
All right, legends. We are going to start with Mr. JDA, Mr. Ethan, 1995 Playboy, my brother. Let's go. Joey Krug, I will refresh that shop, my buddy. Excellent to see you as always. Yagani's nanny. Colin, thank you so much for that sweet gift, my brother. I truly appreciate it. You too, Johnny Solo. Oh, hell yeah. Mr. Krug, the California kid taking down the San Diegans. David Goggins. And Cased, welcome back, buddy. Let's get you locked in here real quick, Joey Krug. In that half case break. See if we can't find you Leo Dallas DeVries. User 678093234. Howdy. Good evening. JDA. Really? That is unbelievably kind of you, my friend. The tough part is I got to figure out how to do that fairly. I don't know. Let me think about that, brother. That is unbelievably kind of you, and I sincerely appreciate it, JDA. Thank you, you big sweetie. And just another reason, my dear friends, why I say almost every single day that we have the best group of Gem Mint 10 human beings in the entire card hobby. Right here in the JWV CC. It is because of things like that, Mr. Ethan. Thank you, brother. Joey Krug, you're locked in there, legend. And that is what we have left in that half case break, folks. 60 autographs in that one. Beautiful. And there is still a ton of really good teams up there. So feel free to go check that one out. Mr. McPhelan says, JWV, you are the GOAT. Oh, that is very kind of you to say, young man. I will politely and lovingly push back. You are the GOAT, young man. But I appreciate you saying that, buddy. Thank you. All right. We're going to come back to those Playboy packs, Mr. Ethan. I got to figure out how to do that fairly. So we will move on to Trevor Holt. And then we'll come back to those Playboy packs. Let me think on that, JDA. Good luck. Hey, thank you, Jason Russell. I appreciate that, buddy. I know it. I know it. We're all tied up, 2-2. I think we're going to go to 7. I just have a hunch. All right, Mr. Holt. I think you have heard me talk about these boxes before. We have ripped a ton of these, and we have actually found not 1, but 2 Shohei Ohtani rookie cards in these. So I sincerely hope we find you something juicy here, brother. Thank you, as always, for utilizing JunkWaxVintage.com. Let me rip these for you. That is our black box. That is typically where you find those rookies, if they're in there. And again, my friends, I think you remember I said this last time we opened one of these. I don't know why they tape these. What is... I just don't understand. Especially Scotch tape. Come on. That is blasphemy in the hobby. Folks, PSA, if you are working with cards, do not ever use Scotch tape. Ever. If you have to use tape, big if, because most of the time you can get by without it. But if you have to use tape, always, 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 painter's tape. Fun fact. Good evening. Buenas noches, Señor Villarreal. There you go, Owen. Correct. That is my son's name. Nice name there, buddy. You and I both, Boston Sally. Glenn Morangi. Or Golden Monkey. Weird rip alert on pack number 1. All right, Trevor Holt. Ooh. Got a little Ricky Henderson in here, buddy. And some backwards cards. Gotta love it. All right, we start off with a San Diegan, Mike Clevenger. Good evening, Corey D. Welcome back, my man. Could not agree more, Owen. Thank you on the painter's tape. Corey D., thank you for the beautiful gift. Dylan Pye says, Dalen, do you have a favorite NASCAR driver? I do not. Can't say I do. Hamish McMillan, my cousin. Good to see you tonight, buddy. No sweat, Brett. It is always going well, my good man. Even better now that you're here, you handsome son of a gun. How are you, Brett? How about Ricky Henderson? Shout out to Dutchie. Beautiful. How about Kenta Maeda for Minnesota? Zach Plesac for the Clevelanders. Shout out to Yessie Hockey on the red. And last but not least, for those talented Toronto Blue Jays, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. User 984-984-453-45936. Thank you for smacking the follow button. Welcome to the family. Let's go. Actually, you know what? Let's switch it up a little bit. Let's go 2022 Topps Series 1. Mr. Robert Parkinson, have a wonderful remainder of your evening, my friend. We will see you tomorrow, my brother. Thank you as always for hanging in there, RP. Little Alex Bregman. Somebody bang a trash can for those Astros. I agree, Owen. Stadium Club has the best imagery in the entire hobby, in my humble opinion. Mr. Groschow, sincerely appreciate that, brother. I sure hope so. Vladdy, shout out to Mr. McPhelan. Garrett Hampson, chucking some lumber. Former Seattle Mariner Mike Zunino. Anthony Rizzo. He's got the juice. Tatis. Christian Vasquez for the Bo Sox. Bryce Hampa. Patrick Mazika. Josh Reddick for the D-Bags. Brett Gardner. Almost the same exact card. And those are always back-to-back, too. Gotta love it. Tyler Glasnow with his Locks of Love. Tyler McGill for the Mets. How about a far-expired home run challenge, Acuna Matata? Rainbow. Wheeler, Scherzer, and Corbin Burnson. And last but not least, Gigantes legend and future Hall of Famer, Mr. Buster Posey. Shout out to Holden and my buddy Mikey the Mad Hatter. Let's switch it up and go to 2021 Allen and Ginter. Looking for some Jazz Chisholm rookie action. JDA says, okay, they are interviewing Scherzer. Has he always had two different colored eyes? That is correct. So that's why I call him Mr. Heterochromia himself. So when somebody has two different colored eyes, that is called heterochromia. Yep. All right, we have a Jose Quintana, Kirby Puckett, and Mr. McPhelan. You know what that deserves, buddy. Skull! Shout out to my Minnesotans. Rest in peace to Kirby Puckett. Ooh, did we speak it into existence or what? Jazz Chisholm, rookie. Beautiful. My PC. Ooh, and that is an Allen and Ginter back. Very nice. So you know what that needs. I'm going to take care of that one for you, Trevor Holt. Just to be on the safe side there, bud. Beautiful. I've been PC and Jazz since 2021. Mr. Ryan Mountcastle. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. On the throwback Murad, the Degrominator. And Alec Boom for the Fightin' Phillies.
I'd like to have a go around with that Philly.
Shout out to Mikey One, our resident Philly fanatic in the family. All right, Trevor Holt, this is your last base pack, my dude, and then we're getting into that black box. D-Sim. Well, there you go, my man. So we do pride ourselves in having every single size of top loader and penny sleeves over here, buddy, because I'm always trying to protect those cards. Thank you, Chris. Excellent to see you tonight, my man. Chris! How are you today, buddy? All right, we have a Yermín Mercedes on the throwback White Sox uniforms. Johnny Cueto, Lucas Giolito, Buster Posey. So nice, we got him twice. Shout out to Holden. Mitchie Moreland, Chaz McCormick, Iglesias, Marcus Stroman, Abe Froman, the Sausage King of Chicago. I hope somebody gets that obscure reference. I love the positivity. Thank you, Chris. We have had a spectacular week here in the front yard, my brother. You already know. We have been very, very lucky this week, my man. I feel like I am the luckiest guy in the world, gosh dang it. And that is thanks to each and every one of you. Corey D, speaking of legends, cannot thank you enough for those beautiful gifts, Corey. Thank you, buddy. Nailed it, Paul Willis. Thank you, brother. Mr. McThelan, you have no school tomorrow. Well, I hope you have a good day there, buddy. Do you have any big plans there, Mr. McThelan? How about the proud owner of the most Scandinavian name in all of baseball, Lars Nootbaar? All rise, Aaron Judge. Back-to-back pinstripes with Joey Gallo, Brady Singer. Juan Soto, chucking some lumber. The man, the myth, the pool hose. Gerardo Rivera Parra. Alfaro, shout out to Jason. How about a decent Odor on the royal blue? Color match for the pinstripes. The Jazz so nice you got him twice on the Generation Now. Your World Series MVP with his annoyingly perfect teeth, Mr. Freddie Freeman. Jayville, welcome back, buddy. Nice to see you. Bregman, somebody bang a trash can. Spencer Howard. Tyler Gilbert. Cedric. Wheeler. Why am I saying Wheeler? Weird. Cool Whip. Will Wheaton. Rodolfo Castro. Trade Mancini. Shout out to Uncle Moosey. Tony Kemp. Coming out of the Matrix. That is such a cool card. Shout out to Dutchie and the Athletics. Thank you, Noah. I appreciate that, buddy. Jared Kelenic for my Seattle Mariners on the Future Stars. Slam Diego for San Diego. Anthony always on a bender. Garrett likes to crochet in his free time. Eli Morgan for the Clevelanders. Shout out to Yessie Hockey. 1/3 of the brothers Naylor, who went yard tonight for my Seattle Mariners. Taiwan Walker for the Mets. Matt Manning, rookie for the Motor City Kitties. And Eddie Rosario for the Atlanta Braves. Excellent. Noah Litt, thank you for smacking that follow button, my friend. Welcome to the family. Grateful to have you. So, legends, I know we have quite a few new people in the house tonight. Thank you as always for hanging in here, folks. If it is your very first time tuning into this ugly mug, my name is Dalen, also known as JunkWaxVintage, and you can find me here almost every single day, starting and ending your days the right way, with that daily dose of positivity, some sweet, sweet trading cards, a healthy dose of camaraderie, and always just a couple laughs. Typically at my expense. So if you are new here, folks, you are more than welcome to come over here and join us on Twitch or YouTube or Kick or Facebook, because we are live on 5 separate platforms right this second. And if you want to participate tonight, my friends, it's easy. All you have to do is head on over to JunkWaxVintage.com. That is where you will find everything for this channel. Welcome to the family, gentlemen and ladies. And we will be back tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Same junk time, same junk channel. All right, empty box there, buddy. And we have some 2017 tops in here, looking for some all rise Aaron Judge. I love it. Right back at you, Noah Litt. I appreciate it, and I would have it no other way, my good man. Thank you, Noah. Welcome to the family, buddy. All right, we got old Wade Davis. Sean Rodriguez, a little S-Rod. Adrian Beltre, legend for the Texas Rangers, excuse me. I hope you will be here tomorrow morning, Mr. McThelan. Thank you in advance. Corey D, welcome back, legend. You might not have heard me thank you for those gifts there, Corey D. How about Chris Archer? Nelson Cruz for our Seattle Mariners. Matt Reynolds rap. Joaquim Soraya. Keon Broxton. Clint Robinson. Wilson Ramos for the Nationals. Kendrys Morales. Mr. Anderson. Always telling us a story for the Rockies. Trevor. Byron Buxton for Minnesota. Speaking of Mr. Hektochromia himself, Mad Max. Kyle Hendricks. Daniel Murphy, Mr. and Mrs. Murphy's boy. Michael Waka, Waka Flocka Michael. Jose Bautista, Cameron Maben, Giovanni Soto, Chris Cata, Travis Junkowski with his locks of love. King Felix for my Seattle Mariners, outstanding. How about Yoenis Cespedes on the Father's Day? Noma Mazzara on the 1987 Throwback Future Stars. Shout out to Bo Jackson. And by the way, folks, we will have a Bo Jackson that looks just like that for auction up there on the first eBay show. Big Papi, David Ortiz. Addison Russell on the World Series for the Cubbies. And Carlos Beltran on the Triple Play for our St. Lunatics. Finishing that one off. Mr. Trevor Holt, a very fun box there, my good man. Thank you, as always, for snagging that down from JunkWaxVintage.com. You know, I say it almost every single day, my dear friends, and I'm going to say it again, and I never apologize for the redundancy. We have the best group of Gem Mint 10 human beings in the entire card hobby right here in the JWVCC. And as always, my dear friends, that is because of each and every one of you. Has nothing to do with me. And additionally, I think that we have a lot of different opinions here in the family. We got a lot of different people, a lot of different personalities and perspectives, right? But there's one thing that I think we can all agree on, and that is the fact that it's always fun to rip into packs. But in my humble opinion, it's just a little bit more fun to rip into packs with 50 to 100 of your best friends or more. And that's what we do here almost every single day. Thanks to each and every one of you. So please, give yourself a pat on the back for being a Gem Mint 10 human being and being a loved and valued member of the JWVCC. Billy Batts, welcome back, my good man. It is excellent to see you again, my brother. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, Billy. Mr. MacArthur, thank you for smacking that follow button. Welcome to the family. Oh, Mr. Roskadal, you big sweetie. Thank you, Keithy. Love you, brother. Welcome back, Mikey One. How is our innovation lead this evening, my fabulous Floridian? Good to see you, brother. All right, I'm going to put Trevor Holt's name on that one. Thank you again, Trevor Holt. I sincerely hope that that is just another beautiful rip in a very long line of beautiful rips. Senor Vallejo, buenas noches, hermano. Always good to see you, buddy. There's Mr. Trevor Holt over here on the TikTok. Thank you again, Trevor. I appreciate you snagging that box, buddy. And congratulations on that sweet little Jazz Chisholm. Sissy Wissy, welcome back, my man. Good to see you again, my friend. He says, my wife thinks of me more as a near mint, maybe a 7. I love it. I politely and lovingly disagree. Okie dokie. Give me just a moment here, legends. Excuse me. All right, we are solid up there in the shop. So we do have some family rips to see us out this evening. Do we have an Eric Smashburger in the house by chance? Excuse me. NHL Playoff, another Canadian cousin. Thank you for smacking that follow button. Welcome to the crew. Trevor Holt, Twitch went still, so you switched over. Well, I appreciate that, my man. Thank you. But I think Twitch is solid. Everybody okay over here on Twitch? Or did we die? Mr. McPhelan says, Junk Wax, how was your day? My day was magnificent, young man. I appreciate you asking. How was yours? Thank you, MC. Appreciate that, buddy. Excellent. Mr. Ortwich, good evening to you, brother. Thank you, Jesse Tucker. Thank you, Danny Rendon. Richard, oh, we are doing wonderfully today, my man. How are you doing today, buddy? My Portland pal. All right. Excuse me. Do we have an Eric Smashburger in the house? By chance. Mr. Cruz, thank you for smacking the follow button. I appreciate you. Alex Wayne says, Twitch went dark. Did anybody else experience that over here on Twitch? So, folks, every now and then, it doesn't happen very often, but every now and then, I will have a little internet hiccup. That's what I call it, because it goes down for like literally a second. And when that happens, all you have to do is refresh your browser. It'll come right back up for you. It never stays down too long. So my OGs know that typically if that happens, all you got to do is refresh. So for future reference there, Mr. Holt, I appreciate you letting me know, brother. Just refresh that browser in the future. Wolfpack, welcome back, my man. Thank you so much for the beautiful TikTok gifts. I appreciate you, buddy. All right, well, gosh dang it, we don't have an Eric Smashburger, so we're just going to go ahead and rip it. He can go back and watch the replay. Good luck to Eric Smashburger. I am very happy you're here tonight, Richard O. Shout out to you and Naomi. Hope she's doing well also. All right, we have a promo for Eric Smashburger. But why? That's got to be another classy cover, because nothing says sexy like a protractor. How about 1959? A Fembot. That's got to be like a 70s, maybe? Indeed, 1971. How about the Suzanne Somers issue? Shout out to the Fire Size, or whatever that exercise machine that she used to sell back in the early 90s. The Women of the U.S. Government. Oh, Mr. Smashburger. Goodness gracious, my brother. It appears all you had to do to find a Trump rookie was not be here. Grandpa Brucey. Excellent to see you tonight, my good man. Check it out, folks.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God!
That's what we're looking for. Congratulations to Eric Smashburger. And that is really nicely centered, buddy. That actually looks really good. Yeah, might want to submit that one, my man. Beautiful. I see you, Kyle. My brother. Is that Kyle Willard over here on the TikTok? My San Antonio hermano? It sure is. Good to see you, brother. All right. I am top loading that one up for Eric Smashburger. He has been trying to pull this for a while, and it's hilarious that we pull it for him when he's not here. Congratulations, Eric. I hope he goes back and watches the replay. That is so damn cool, buddy. Hell yeah. Stoked we could find that one together, buddy. All right. Well, Eric Smashburger, thank you as always for utilizing JunkWaxVintage.com and giving the family some eye candy. Billy Bats, you want to buy it? Well, you'll have to talk to Eric Smashburger about that one, my friend. But he is typically here. Oh, I know, Kyle Willard. I know, it's a tough one, right? Hey, thank you, Biggs. Go Blue Jays. You are correct. They had a great game tonight. You were absolutely right. All right, that one's going in Mr. Smashburger's pile. And I think we're going to wait for Mr. Caleb Davies on our Garbage Pail Kids. Mr. Johnny D. Good to see you tonight, my brother. From another mother. Mr. Johnny D over here on Twitch says, whoa, 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 Dalen. I'm on a work trip. We can't have this smut coming through my VPN. I know, buddy, right? Kyle Willard. Seattle is Dodgers in the World Series. Go Seattle for my brother Dalen. That is very kind of you, Kyle. Gosh, I hope so, buddy. I sure hope so. But we're 2-2, gosh dang it. But I sincerely hope, I'm thinking positive, so I hope that these couple of losses put some fire under their arse. So hopefully we can get back in it. That's what I'm hoping. That's right, Mr. Roskadal. JWV in full effect, my man. Scott, welcome back, my friend. Good to see you, buddy. Excellent to see you tonight, Grandpa Brucey. Big hugs and firm handshakes to another OG of the family. Much love to you there, you handsome son of a gun. All right, legends. I am going to go ahead and make that last call. We have been here for 3 hours and 10 minutes of quality family time this evening. As always, you legends, I cannot thank you enough for hanging out with myself. We will be back tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Same junk time, same junk channel. And we do have a juicy outro jingle this evening that I would love you to hear. And it is coming through to TikTok also. Oh, Mr. Alfaro, you're not so late, my man. That's okay. Life comes first, my good buddy. Sweet Cash, the Jays have choked the skipper. My Mariners do too. So I am very, very accustomed to disappointment. Colin, if you're taking off tonight, my friend, have a magnificent remainder of your evening. And I sincerely hope we get to see you tomorrow, buddy. So legends, just a heads up, friendly reminder, we do have a juicy half case break up there at JunkWaxVintage.com. Write me out. So we're doing a full case break of 2024 Panini Prospects. 120 autographs total in that whole case. I wanted to do the whole case as one case break, but I realized that that was 20 boxes, and that would probably take all day. So we split it up into two. So we already did the first half. We did not find a case hit in that first half. So I strongly believe we're going to find something super juicy in that second half. And there is still a ton of amazing teams up there on the board. Mr. Esposito. Good to see my awesome Arizona tonight. How are you, Greg? Gracing us with his presence. So, that is up there on the site. I sincerely appreciate the kind words, Victor Lopez. Thank you, buddy. Sincerely appreciate that. Thank you, Colin. Mr. McPhelan says, JWV, do you like Vladdy Jr.? Yes, I sure do. I liked him more when he had dreads, though. I was partial. Keithy and Sweet Cash says, you're the man. My brother, I will politely and lovingly push back. You are the man. But I appreciate the kind words, Sweet Cash. Thank you, brother. Wolfpack, thank you again for the beautiful gifts. Corey D, you rock my face-off legend. Thank you for the you're awesome. I think you're pretty awesome, too. Hey, that's okay, Gracie. I will survive. That's right. Mr. Mikey Bath. Long time no see you, legend. Excellent to see you tonight, my brother. Another OG of the family, gracing us with his presence. So, folks, tonight has been an absolutely incredible evening. We have gotten a ton of OGs of this family that have been here for years that I haven't seen in a little while because life comes first. I totally understand. I'm not throwing shade at anybody. I am just immensely elated and grateful to see all of you legends tonight. Pretty damn cool. Thanks for coming back around. Making my night tonight. Mr. Russell says, unfortunately for you, all I have the World Series champion Jays, but lots of good teams left. That is correct. I saw you snag those Blue Jays. Thank you, Jason Russell. Jonesy has a question. He says, by the way, D, are you getting 2025 Topps 205 this year? Topps 206? And probably yes. The biggest thing coming up next is going to be Topps Chrome Cosmic that we're going to go really, really hard on. I'm hoping to get 3 or 4 cases at least, if not a little bit more. So we will be doing some half case breaks and case breaks of that product, I hope, just like we did last year and the year before that. So very, very excited to get into our 3rd year of Cosmic. Mr. Mikey Bath says, the best breaker on the internet by far. My dude, that is unbelievably kind of you to say it. I appreciate it. Sweet Cash says, does that S on your hat stand for Super Junk Wax Vintage? It sure does, buddy. How did you know? I love it. Thank you, Sweet Cash. Mr. McPhelan says, Junk Wax, you are the best streamer on TikTok. Buddy, that is unbelievably kind of you to say it. I appreciate it, bud. I think I'm all right, but I thank you for saying that. Codog, welcome back, my brother. Says, the vibes are immaculate here tonight. I agree, my friend. Yes, they are. So, folks, as always, if it is your very first time here, welcome to the family. Very glad to have you. And I invite you to follow us over there on Instagram, because on Instagram, we drop a weekly schedule. So you will always know exactly where and when this ugly mug will be. Kyle Willard, I've left your text on red for a week now. Get back to me when you have it. I'm so sorry, Kyle Willard. I definitely will, my brother. Thank you. Oh, Jonesy, they announced it's Topps 205 this year. Really? I just haven't seen that yet, my man. I'll have to check that out. Thank you for the heads up there, Jonesy. Kyle Willard says, love watching you get bigger and bigger. You work your ass off and you deserve nothing but the best.
This is the coolest thing I have ever seen.
Sincerely appreciate the kind words there, Kyle Willard. You have been here long enough to know, my man. You're absolutely right. Thank you, brother. Hit me in the feels over here, y'all. Quit being so kind and thoughtful. I'm just kidding. Keep doing it. I love you all so damn much. Mr. Oeasy, another legend joining us tonight. Good to see you tonight, you handsome son of a gun. What's up, brother? Thank you for the pumpkin lattes. Very seasonally appropriate. I like it. And Grandpa Brucey, smacking me with a heart. I heart you right back, OG. Hope you have had a wonderful day today, Grandpa Brucey. Jonesy, you are so welcome, brother. You want to see that one more time? So again, Jonesy, from the bottom of my heart, my friend, I cannot thank you enough for that beautiful Ken Griffey Jr., brother. I have wanted that card since I was a little kid. So you know, you made my face leak when you got that for me. So you know that one good turn deserved another. And I'm so, so happy to add this one to your PC, buddy. Absolutely beautiful. Slammin' Salmon. On-card autograph, too. 20th on print out of 50. That's right, Zafan. It was a tough game tonight. You are correct. And Mr. McThelan, thank you for the kind words, buddy. I truly appreciate it. And Legends, we are up to 81,000 likes this evening. Damn! That's a lot of screen beating. I cannot thank you enough, my dear friends, for beating that screen like it owes you back child support money. And grateful you're in the family, folks. So, I'm going to refresh that shop real quick, make sure we're not missing anything. Mr. Johnny D, my brother from another mother, my Colorado cousin, taking down spot number 11 in our 3 hobby box break. Excuse me. Some 2024 Prospects, 2022 Prizm, and 2025 Finest. And my Colorado cousin, Johnny D. Oh, no, I'm so sorry. That is a mega box break. I grabbed the wrong one. I think Mrs. Junkwax hasn't even made a break sheet for that one yet. Sorry about that, buddy. So we'll get you locked in on that one ASAP. Excuse me. Kyle Willard says, Dalen, do you have more than 1 pack of Playboy in the shop? It just shows 1. Just asking. I actually see 4. So I will go in and adjust that right meow. Thank you for bringing that to my attention, Kyle Willard. Thank you, you big sweetie. There you go. Now it's fixed. Thanks, buddy. Oh, wow. Johnny D. So you're on a work trip and you just pulled a Shotaro Mori green border. Congratulations, my man. That dude is, or I should say his market is on fire. Kyle Willard, you want to buy all 4 of them and do it tonight? Let's go, bro. Threaten me with a good time. That would be a magnificent last rip of the evening. Let's do it. Thank you, Kyle. Oh, what? Grandpa Brucey and Colin over here dropping gifts of love and joy on my face. Thank you so much, Grandpa Brucey, for the heart. I heart you right back, my good man. I have actually never seen the gold medal before. That is a cool gift. Thank you, Grandpa Brucey. Rocking my face off over here. Colin, I heart you right back, good buddy. As I have said before, my dear friends, and I will say it again, my wife and I, Mrs. Junkwax, we run a very small card business here, folks. I literally would not be here doing this without each and every one of you. And I will never, ever take that for granted. And especially the TikTok gifts over there on TikTok, the Twitch hype trains over here on Twitch. Those are the true MVPs of the channel, folks. Because you know, we do not have allocations. So we're not getting rich on the products. It is the gifts on TikTok and the gifts on Twitch that make all of this possible. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so damn much for blowing up those gifts over there, folks. Cannot thank you enough. There you go, Danny Rendon. Another Donruss Elite Football break is up there. You are correct. Excuse me. Mr. Welsh says, hey, brother, do you generally know what shipping to Canada is? It all depends on the size of the package there, Mr. Welsh.
Giggity, giggity.
I'll see myself out. Brett, Bengals Steelers was a nail biter. Nice. I'll have to go back and watch some replays. The one and only R. Bizzle. Thank you for smacking the follow button. Welcome to the crew, my man. Kathy Wallace says, hey, how about them Blue Jays, big guy? We got you guys in 6. Go Jays, Jays. Love you, big guy. You're so moo. Well, thank you, Kathy. I appreciate that, my friend. Welcome to the family. And thank you for the kind words. Oh, gotcha, Scott. Hey, that's okay too, man. Collect what you love. That is my verdict. I see you, Keith Roskadal. Kathy says, I meant you're so cool. Oh, thank you, Kathy. That's very kind of you to say, homie. Glad to have you in the family tonight, Kathy. Appreciate the kind words, my friend. Go Blue Jays. Gotcha, Scott. Well, you're more than welcome, my man. Feel free to head over to JunkWaxVintage.com. But as always, there is never any pressure to purchase anything from this channel, ever. You are more than welcome to just come as you are, hang out with the family. As long as you're positive and participating in the chat, that's all I ask. And if you can, beat that screen like it owes you back child support money. That is very helpful also. So thank you, Scott. All right, legends. It looks like we have one last beautiful family rip to see us out tonight, and it is my brother from another mother, my San Antonio hermano, Kyle Willard. Thank you for snagging those packs, my man, and some beautiful break spots. Thank you so much. Allow me 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah.
And we're back. Jason Russell, my Canadian cousin, over here on Twitch, says, my kids say tough instead of cool now. That's not overly annoying, but the 6'7" I've had enough of. You and I both, buddy. 6'7". The freaking kids. I love them so much, but the brain rot is almost unbearable. You're correct. All right. Kyle Willard, my brother. Pack number 4 to the side because it is a family tradicion. And legends, if you're over here on TikTok, Grandpa Brucey. Oh, brother. Hit me with some dinosaurs and some dragons. You are seriously hit me in the feels over here, Grandpa Brucey. Grateful does not even begin to describe what I am feeling in this moment, my brother. Thank you so much, buddy. There you go, T-Dub. That's right. 6'7". Indigenous rookie cards. Hello from BC, Canada. Shout out to my Canadian cousin. Nice to have you, brother. So, believe it or not, I now live in Austin, Texas. But before that, I lived in Spokane, Washington, and Seattle. So I spent a lot of time up there in BC. Shout out to Nelson. Shout out to Vancouver. Shout out to Squamish. That is where my cousin lives. So yeah, man, small world. Nice to have you, Indigenous. Welcome to the family, brother. And thank you for smacking that follow button. And I was going to say, if you are here tonight, my dear friends, if you are new here and you have not smacked that follow button yet, what are you doing with your life? Just kidding. Kinda. All right. Absolutely right. Shout out to our favorite Schmidt head. What's up, Randy? Good luck, Kyle Willard. We will go through all these together. CC, thank you for smacking that follow button. Welcome to the family, my friend. Shelby, my favorite Urbano. Welcome back, Shell. Happy Thursday, my friend. Indigenous, I love it, brother. Welcome to the family. He says, I've been to Washington a lot too. Big Oregon Ducks fan, so I traveled through and watched a few at UW. Nice. Shout out to the Huskies. Beautiful. So I actually grew up in the Seattle area, and then I moved to Spokane when I was a teenager. And then after I got out of the Army, I went back to Spokane and got hooked on drugs really bad. But I've been clean for 15 years now, so life is good. But yeah, had to get out of the state of Washington. Nothing good for me there. At that time, anyway. All right, good luck, Kyle. Starting off with the pinstripes one more time. That is from 1965, when Grandpa Brucey was 1 year old. Andrew Grant says, I came across your live a couple of weeks ago. Love the lives. Glad to be here. Thank you so much, Mr. Grant. I appreciate you saying that, buddy. And I can't follow everybody, but I got you. Welcome to the family, bud. Absolutely right, Indigenous. Gotta love the Spokane Chiefs. Correct. Alex Wayne, I missed my chance to see the fish market there. Heard it was cool to see the fish fly. It is. Shout out to Pike Street Market. All right. So fun fact, my dear friends. When I was a little guy, we were watching the movie Pretty Woman, and there's an adult scene in that movie. Well, I had a stepdad at the time, and he did this to my face. So he let me watch the scene. Shout out to him. Rest in peace to Vicky, also known as Anna Nicole Smith, on the Playmate of the Year. There is Chick-fil-A in Washington. That is correct, Indigenous. How about Dolly Parton? So nice. We have seen her twice this evening. Beautiful. Spring Campus Bash from 1993 with the velour jumpsuit. Kathy Wallace. That's where you learned a lot about yourself. That is correct. Yes, I did. But why? Dylan Doak, thank you for smacking the follow button. Welcome to the crew, buddy. Promo. The Girls of Texas with old Steve Jobs. Matty Ice, you're from Spokane? No way, buddy. Well, small world, brother. What part of Spokane do you live, if I may ask? Nothing specific, just like, but area. Playmate of the Year. From 1964, shout out to Grandpa Brucey. That is when he was born. That's got to be another classy cover. From 1954. That was the... Never mind. Pillow hugging. Jaden Ivey says, bro, your voice is just too perfect. I cannot thank you enough for saying that, my man. That is very kind of you, Jaden. Welcome to the family, buddy. 1969 on that one. And then you go and totally redeem yourself with the Swedish bikini team. Excellent. I thank you so much, Dylan Doak. Glad to have you, buddy. Now, keep in mind, folks, if it is your very first time tuning into this ugly mug, we do this almost every single day. I start and I end your days the right way with that daily dose of positivity, some sweet, sweet trading cards, a healthy dose of camaraderie, and always just a couple laughs. So nice to have you tonight, my friends. Thank you for joining the family, and I sincerely hope that we get to see you tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Hello, nurse. Thank you, Tony. Hey, you're falling asleep tonight, my man. I don't blame you. We have been here for 3.5 hours of quality family time. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you, Tony. We will see you tomorrow, my friend. Hey, Mikey One, our innovation lead. If you're taking off as well, my brother, I don't blame you. I know it's an hour later for you. It is 12:30 in the morning. Thank you for hanging in here, my man. We will see you tomorrow. Love you, bud. All right, we got a little O for Kyle Willard. Another promo. The Love Boat. How about Girls of the Big Ten and the Colombian marching powder issue? I don't like that Colombian marching powder. I just like the way it smells. Checklist! And you got the Trump rookie card on the checklist. There you go, brother. Beautiful. Not too shabby. Top loading that one up for you, my man. Do not hold close to open flame. LaToya Jackson on the celebrity. A whole heap of side boob. The Christmas Gala issue from 1972. And last but not least, you got some stamp licking from 1973. There you go, Kyle Willard. Let me sleeve up your Donald Trump rookie card checklist. Good question, dirtbag. Good question. I see you, Alex Wayne. Jaden Ivey, thank you for smacking the follow button, my man. Very grateful to have you in the family. Indigenous, enjoying the live first-time listener. Well, very glad to have you, my friend. What is your first name, if I may ask, Indigenous? I do try to call as many people on first-name basis as I can. Top loading that one up for you, Kyle Willard. And my brother.
One day on, one to go.
Last Pack Magic. And good evening to Mr. Mark Keys. Excellent to see you back, my man. Not Marquise. Johnny D says, hey, Big D, what is the email address for us to reach out to you directly? That is Dalen, D-A-L-E-N, at JunkWaxVintage.com. And Matty Ice, oh, you're out in the valley. Beautiful, brother. I have lived all over Spokane. I have lived on the South Hill. I actually went to high school in Deer Park, if you know where that is. About 25 minutes north of Spokane. I lived in the... Oh, crud. I forget the name of that neighborhood. But basically, it's like the middle South Hill in between the valley and in between the hill, basically going up the South Hill by Sacred Heart, the hospital. So I have lived all over Spokane, my man. Small world, Matty Ice. As I have said before, my brother, and I will say it again, I think everything happens for a reason, buddy. And there's a reason why you're here, my man. Welcome to the family, brother. Excellent to have another Spokanite with us. So believe it or not, there's actually quite a few Spokanites here in this family, Matty. So maybe we end up having a Spokane meetup at some point. Oh, you've been there for 32 years, brother. I was there for 30 myself. Well, I was in the state of Washington for 30, I should say. I lived in Spokane for about 15 of that. The rest of that was in Puyallup, over on the west side of the mountains. All right. Another classy cover. Jamie Mack, Mr. Bo, thank you for smacking the follow button. I appreciate you. Indigenous, love those Gonzaga Bulldogs. That is my alma mater, my brother. Gonzaga Gonzaga. Go Zags. That is from 1959. Oh, Kyle Willard, I think you have a refractor here, my brother. Gotta love those pack number 4s, eh? Thank you for lurking tonight, Mark Keys. It is excellent to see you, my man. Another OG of the family gracing us with his presence. Hope all is well with you, Mark. How about a Fembot from the 70s? Yep, 1971. Francis Michael Sand. Thank you for smacking the follow button. I appreciate you. I love it so much, Kathy. Nicely done, my friend. Well played. Corey Baina, the principal, gracing us with his presence as well. Good to see you, Corey. How about old Suzanne Sommers on the Thigh Master? The women of the U.S. government. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh my God, it's so juicy.
Oh my God!
Congratulations, Kyle Willard. Do we or do we not love those pack number 4s, my brother? Goodness gracious. JDA, that is 2 in one night, my man. You are absolutely right. Beautiful. Oh, brother. Matt Santangelo, Richie Fromm, Casey Cavalry. Bro, those are the good old days. You are hit me in the feels over here, my man. Thank you. How cool. Most people don't even know who those people are. I love it so much. Santangelo's a real estate agent now, I believe. Well, Kyle Willard, you got yourself a Donald Trump rookie card there, buddy. It is slightly off-center top to bottom, but not by much. That's looking pretty damn good there, Kyle Willard. Congratulations, my brother. I am stoked we could find that together, my man. Gotta love those pack number 4s, eh? Beautiful. Yes, we are aging ourselves, my man. Absolutely right. And to go with your Donald Trump rookie card, you got yourself the millionth issue refractor. So, folks, if you're not aware, there's typically only 1 or 2 refractors per box. So that's almost a box hit there, buddy. Sleeving and top loading that one up for you as well. Brett, you got to get some shut-eye. You will see me tomorrow. I am excited to see you tomorrow, Brett. Thanks for hanging in here tonight, buddy. I'm not going to be too far behind you. Have a magnificent sleep, and we will see you in the morning, my friend. Thanks for hanging in. Yes, he does, Burt Reynolds. Correct. And that card goes for a obscene amount of money, especially in a PSA 10 slab. All right, well, there you go, Kyle Willard. And you know what, buddy? I think you're the very first person, Kyle Willard, to find the checklist Trump rookie and the real Trump rookie and a refractor in one rip. Congratulations, my brother. That's incredible. And you deserve every bit of it. Love you, Kyle. Thank you for just being you, my friend. Mr. Huter, good evening, and thank you for sharing out my live. He snagged the last Playboy packs, Keithy. So we do have a couple more here that Mr. Athan was kind enough to gift, but I'm going to figure out a way to do that the fairest way possible. So I'm going to take the night, actually, Mr. Athan. I appreciate your patience on that, my friend. But you have my word, my brother. Tomorrow, I will come up with some way to gift those fairly to folks here in the family. So I appreciate you bearing with me on that one, Mr. Athan. Lane Valpel, thank you for sharing out my live, buddy. I appreciate it. Jamie Mack says that old LaToya cover was the first Playboy I liberated from the gas station mag rack. I love it. Beautiful memory, my brother. Welcome to the family, Jamie. Nice to have you, buddy. All right, let me put Kyle Willard's nomenclature on this little bad boy. I miss meeting up with you too, Kyle Willard. Gosh dang it. But we'll see each other soon. I am confident. We live close enough. And there's actually some card shows in San Antonio that I will be going to at some point too. So I will see you again. Congratulations again, Kyle. And thank you, my man. That is a magnificent way to end our evening. All right, legends. What a night. Holy crapola. Mr. Indigenous says, what do you collect? You collect hockey. Used to dabble a bit in basketball. So I kind of collect everything, buddy. A little bit of everything. Good question. But primarily baseball and UFC. But I do collect a little bit of anything, especially anything Seattle. So, legends, let's kill some music here, shall we? So we do have a beautiful little outro jingle that I'm very, very excited for you to hear. And of course, as always, if it is your very first time tonight, welcome to the family, my friends. We do this almost every single day. We will be back tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, and then we will be back tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time for a fantastic Friday Night Lights. And I invite you to follow us over there on Instagram because we do have a heck of an Instagram page. You can see some really cool cards over there. And we also have a schedule, so you will always know exactly where and when I will be. Because, my dear friends, like Visa, I'm everywhere you want to be. I'll see myself out. The Blue Jays fan just smacked us with a follow. Beautiful. Congratulations on the game tonight, my man. Your Blue Jays are looking very, very good. Francis Michael Sand, go Mariners. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you saying that. That's right, Indigenous. Go Kraken. Mini baseball helmet guy, long time no see, my man. Hope you are well. Big hugs and firm handshakes to you. Garrett Dempsey, thank you for smacking the follow button. Welcome to the family, my man. All right, legends. I didn't know my camera was all messed up. I will definitely do that for you, Kyle Willard. It is my pleasure. So, my dear friends, my family, thank you again for 3.5 hours of quality family time. And until I see you tomorrow, please be good to yourselves. Please be good to the people around you. And do your absolute damnedest to maintain that attitude of gratitude. Try to keep that focus on what you do have instead of what you don't have. And always remember, my friends, your attitude is what determines your altitude in this life. So do your absolute damnedest to keep up here as positive as humanly possible. And let's bring this back down just a little bit, eh? Enjoy that outro jingle, legends, and we will see you in the morning. Mr. MOBA, you're not wrong. I see you, Garrett Dempsey. Thank you, brother. All right, legends, enjoy that outro jingle, and we will see you tomorrow morning. Smoochies.
Breaks are done, the packs got ripped. We found some heat, the mojo flipped. Sweet autos, numbers, chrome so bright. Yeah, it was a wonderful night. We did family breaks and personal rips, with legends riding through every hit. Spicy water slam, smiles all around. Another night where the love was found. Thankful Thursday, full of light. Attitude of gratitude, burning bright. Twitch, Kick, YouTube, TikTok stream, Facebook fam, you're part of the dream. Mrs. Junkwax, packed with care, while SJ Cruiser rocked the chair. And Dalen, with those luscious locks, rip pack steady from box to box. Were clean, from tops to score a break machine. Thank you, fam, for coming through. This show was nothing without you. But we're not done, no, don't drift far. We'll be back tomorrow, same star, 9 a.m. Central. Come say hey, JWV's got more heat on the way. Till then, keep your packs close and spirits high. From this thankful Thursday, we say goodnight.
giggity, giggity. Giggity, giggity, giggity.
All right. There you go, legends. Thank you again for another absolutely thick with 4Cs Thursday. As always, folks, I am chomping at the bit to see you tomorrow morning at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Until then, big hugs, firm handshakes all around. Much love and respect. Have a wonderful night, my friends.